gentlemen, welcome here. Welcome to Friday Night Smackdown. We're trying something new right out of the gate right now. I'm hoping that this is all gonna work. I'm hoping we're live over there. Okay, we be live on the YouTubes. We don't be live on the shorts. We don't be live on the shorts. I can't seem to figure out these YouTube shorts for the life of me. I don't understand why. I don't understand why, man. It's like none of the shorts output actually works. Huh. Very, very, very strange. Welcome in, though, everybody. I hope you're doing wonderful here today. My name's Conman167. I don't understand why my shorts will not output. That is crazy. What is going on? Huh. So, yeah, for whatever reason, I can't output to YouTube Shorts or to Instagram. Strange. It says we're live over there, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, welcome on in, everybody. It's good to see each and every single one of you. My name, I've already gone over my name. You know my name. All right, welcome on in, folks. I don't think I'm going to get this figured out in time for WrestleMania. I'm trying. That's why we're live here a few minutes early. But we're also here live a few minutes early to try to test out and see, can I click the live button over on TikTok? Now, the big question right now, okay? I know. It's going to take a few minutes here to get into it. Welcome in, everybody. So no X live stream here tonight, apparently. Unless I were... No, that wouldn't work. So no X live stream and no YouTube shorts here this evening. Oh, wait, no, X was working. I think X was working, wasn't it? Ah, shit, I think I just fucked that up. Well, all right. Let's try that again. Let's see if that works. Let's see. There, almost. People be saying then, now, forever. We got 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes, chat. We got 2 minutes. Give me a sec. Of course, I know. But how's everyone doing today? You're ready for one of the last episodes of Friday Night Smackdown? Are you ready for it? Because we got one more Raw and then one more episode of Smackdown. Of course, here tonight as well. Like that, you know, you get what I'm getting at. But like, we've got 2 more episodes next week, 1 more here tonight. That is 3 in total. If you can math, the math be math and the math be adding up. And I am excited, man. But you want to know what's even more excited? Wait, you're very behind then. It's a minute and 20. What do you mean I'm behind? Minute 18 seconds. It's 7:58 p.m. What do you mean? I'm very behind. I'm live. How much time is... Are you watching right now? No, you're messing with me. But also, everybody, this is the last live stream before the subathon. Oh, it's back, baby. Monday noon Eastern Standard Time, my friends, or Eastern Daylight's Time, I guess. It's back on Monday, chat. Holy, I can't freaking wait. And you guys should be damn excited as well. Monday, it begins noon Eastern Time. I have so much lined up for you. We've got 40 seconds here, but folks, all I'm going to spoil right here for everybody that's in here right out of the gate, we have a predictions contest for WrestleMania with some of your favorite wrestling creators. Let's just give a little bit of a leak right now. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of a leak, ladies and gentlemen. Look at some of the creators that will be partaking in next week's subathon. They will be here on stream to give you their WrestleMania predictions, and we will be keeping track of all of their predictions throughout the week. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be lots of fun. That begins on Monday. We have so many guests lined up. I can't wait, but let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for a little Friday Night Smackdown. Hell yeah. I just got told, Con, don't spoil. It's called a leak. It's called a hype. It's called a hype, man. We got to get hype. All right, can I go live or... Oh, man, no. No, not a chance. Not a chance I can go live on TikTok Studio. Well, let's try it. Let's try it. Let's see if it destroys my computer or not. Doom. Let's see.
We're live here in Seattle for a Friday Night
6,
Smackdown,
7, 8.
setting us on a course for WWE history. So much of that has happened here in the Emerald City. But the yellow
Smack
brick
go
road
down
will
is what I
follow
just
doesn't
typed.
finish in
Smack.
odds. It's Destination
There we go.
Vegas.
Oh, sheesh, boys. I'm excited for this episode. On a scale of 1 to 10, let me know in the chat, how excited are you for tonight's episode of Friday Night SmackDown? Okay, go live. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Is my computer still alive? Are we able to go live over there on the Tickety Talk? It looks like it's working its magic. Computer running hot. Oh boy, computer running at 100%. Not looking good, folks. But it is also trying to output all these extra streams. Let's see if I can stop the Insta stream. Maybe that will help. Maybe? I don't know. Welcome on in though, TikTok. Good to see you guys.
To the debut of Rey Fénix. Now he has to back it up. Because after an incredible WWE debut, Rey Fénix is back for more. The Luchador
Rey Fénix is back tonight, chat. Let's go.
Style to Seattle, Washington.
Okay, I think this will work. Khan needs a new computer. There's no question about that. Khan needs a computer. What do you guys think the odds are that the Khan computer actually survives the subathon? What do you guys think the odds are out of a scale of 1 to 10? What do you think, chat? Also, something really new, exciting as well. We have added in new sound alerts. Let me show you how you can use them over on Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. We have added in new sound alerts. Oh God, my screen be blurry. Bro, let's try to refresh the Netflix right here, because that'd be in like 280p. That'd be in 280p. I don't know if we're going to be able to stay live on TikTok here. It's kind of oh yeah, it's killing my computer. Oh no, chat. Oh no. Oh no. All right, bye TikTok. See ya. Fuck it, TikTok. All right, get out of that. Get out of there, folks. Let's exit that. That was a good college effort. Dude, I don't know what happened. Like, all of a sudden, I was no longer able to go live on TikTok from my OBS, so I've messaged Streamlabs, or sorry, Stream Elements. Got them confused. Sheesh. But I've messaged them, and hopefully we'll be able to get that figured out. But let's go live here, folks. All right. Randy Orton opponents. Randy Orton opponents at WrestleMania. Who do we think, chat?
That means that
Phoenix?
you no longer have a match
Nick Aldis? Aleister Black? Rusev? Sheamus? Karrion Kross? Who do we think, chat? It's me?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, last week on SmackDown, we witnessed a number of important moments, a number of memorable moments, a number of viral moments. Well, folks, I'm here to address one moment in particular. I wonder if you can guess which one that is.
The RKO.
I've been instructed to maintain my professionalism.
Oh, dude, are we building Nick Aldis, Randy?
Words, so I'm going to do just that. But with that being said, I'd like to take this opportunity to invite Randy Orton to come on down to this ring right now.
Dude, we might be getting Randy versus Nick Aldis at WrestleMania. Wait, support our OTC. It was a green shirt guy. Oh no. Support our OTC, the green shirt guy. That's funny. That's freaking funny, dude. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your fate. Don't forget, folks, if you like the vibe right here, if you enjoy watching wrestling with Conman, then I got you covered. Starting on Monday, the subathon begins. It is our third subathon, the second around WrestleMania. Last year, we went for an entire month. How long can we go this time? We'll find out. We're starting with the 12 days. That's the goal. Let's see if we can get through those. Hell yeah. Let's get some snakes in the chat.
Nick Aldis, who stood there slack-jawed and ate that inevitable RKO.
The crowd's all right. The crowd sounds normal. They're singing at least. Con, your last subathon was amazing. Dude, I haven't stopped thinking about it. I feel like I peaked. If we're being real here, chat, I feel like I peaked at last year's subathon. So, like, what do when you hit a peak and then you've dropped down a little bit? Run back the thing that got you popular to start things off with. Just being honest with the peeps in the chat. You know, it's just what we do around here. We be honest. I be honest, man, 167. But what I wanted to point my, what the hell am I saying? What I wanted to point your attention towards, folks, is we have new sound alerts right here in the chat if you want to have fun with them here tonight. If you're watching on mobile, it might look a little something like that. See this little thing that has like headphones on and it looks like a Twitch logo right there? Click on that. That will pull open all these new sound alerts right here that you can have fun with on the stream. And yes, Twitch viewers, you too can now drop a Lucha Bomb if you want using bits. It's a new thing. We also have text-to-speech available through there. Check it out, guys, if you would like. Here we go. Here's Randy and Nick Aldis.
I can tell by the look in your eyes, Nick, that you took last week very, very personally.
A little bit.
Now hear me out. You can't expect me to believe that you didn't see yourself eating an RKO at some time in your future. After last year or so ago, same thing happened. I paid a fine, and what did I do, Nick? I paid
for
double
two.
on that fine in case something like last week would happen again. It happened again. I paid in advance. I paid in advance, and I think that we are even.
I mean, he's got a point, right? Randy's got a point.
The reason why I really want to speak to you, Nick, is because of the fact that there is not a match on the table at WrestleMania 41 for me.
Here we go.
Nick, this is a very important WrestleMania for me. This will be my 20th time competing at WrestleMania.
Wow.
I need this to happen.
Wow. 20
I need
years,
you to do
man.
your job. I need you to make me an
That dude was
opponent, and
hyped.
I can guarantee you that I will be in Vegas. I will be all warmed up, ready to go. I will have my gear on, and I need you to give me a match. I don't care
Open challenge?
what it takes. Maybe you lose the suit for a night, and you gear up too. Whatever it is, I need my match at WrestleMania.
You think this is about money? You think this is about 100 grand? Randy, look around you. I know and you know this company's doing record business. You're a major part of that, and I'm very fortunate to be a part of that. And I busted my ass for 20 years to make it to this company.
Bro, are we getting Nick Aldis, Randy? We might actually get these two in the ring. He's getting fired up.
I don't need your money. I need your respect.
Whoa. Bold thing to say to Randy. Let's see if it plays off. Plays off? Works out? I don't know. English be tough.
You need my respect. Funny enough, Nick, you've got my respect. You earned it a long time ago. But if you don't deliver on a match for yours truly next week at WrestleMania 41, then I can't promise that I will apologize to Mickie James after I do what I'm gonna do if I don't get my match.
Wow. Wow. Oh my God. No freaking way. You guys should have seen Twitter when I said that Solo maybe could have been the man to face Randy at Mania. Oh my God. Twitter was losing their minds at me. It was, I can't believe I guessed it. I can't believe, wow, 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 wow.
Aldis, can you please tell Randy to get out of the ring?
Oh my God. Oh,
Stop
tell me
embarrassing himself.
this is the Mania match.
Okay?
I just want to see Twitter burn down.
Hear you cry, Randy. Oh, I'm not going to WrestleMania. Oh, I don't have a match. Oh, who gives a crap?
I love Solo. I don't care.
It's over. Do you know why? Because you're in the past. And next week, LA Knight is going to end up in the same boat as you, in the past. Because at WrestleMania, the
is it not tonight?
werewolf Jacob Fatu is walking out as
Could this be the main event? They transitioned to Jacob Fatu. This might be main event tonight, chat.
You, Randy, will be sitting at home all alone.
I'm going to be sitting at home all alone. You know, that's funny. That's really funny. You know what I think's even funnier? The fact that you had the balls, both of you, I'm talking you too, Tama, to come out here and interrupt me while I'm talking. Well, I'm trying to be, for the first time in my career, diplomatic about some business to do with WrestleMania 41, and you got the balls to interrupt me. The voices have been knocking for a few weeks now. You know why they've been knocking? I've got all this pent-up
God, I love
aggression.
Randy. This
What they're
promo's
telling me
epic.
now,
Epic?
boys,
God,
is
I learned how to
get your
speak.
ass in this ring, and I'm going to show Seattle how to beat two Samoan boys up like a son of a bitch.
Wow. Yeah. Let's go.
Lots of fired up Randy Orton, but
10.
this is 2 on 1.
Solo and Tama Tonga stalking Randy
Come
Orton.
on.
And he goes out.
Where is he? Where's
right
the
to
Aboy?
apron to take care of
Where's the
Tama,
man?
and now uppercut against Solo as Tonga. Draping DDT can't come to fruition as Solo comes in, and now the numbers game getting the best of Randy Orton.
Come
Orton did
on.
his best to beat these
Get the,
guys to the punch, but quite frankly,
get him
that
out
was
here.
mission
Where are
impossible,
ya?
As we've seen time and time again.
There we go.
The Mega Star.
Well, this is an equalizer.
Okay,
and
so
a half.
tag
The United
match.
States
Potentially
champion.
tonight. That would be a
week
good setup.
away from meeting
So,
up with the
are we
Samoan
getting Randy
werewolf,
versus
Jacob
Solo at
Fatu.
Mania? What do you think
And
the match
now
is at
coming
Mania?
to
Let
the
me know in
aid
the
of
comment
Randy
section,
Orton.
because, like, it could be Randy Solo. I know the
And now
internet
Orton
won't
back
love
up on
that.
his feet.
But again, I
Driving
kind of
right
want to see it just for the
hand
internet
after
to
right
explode.
Just like that, the game has changed.
Do I
One
have the script?
Samoan
No, I've just
down.
watched a lot of
And
wrestling.
shortly, one Tongan down 2.
And they clear him out.
Hold up. Watching Randy.
LA Knight and
I
Randy
don't think him after the U.S. title is the way to go. Oh, yeah? All right, these new sound effects are going to be interesting.
Again and again and again. It's the same damn thing with you guys. But I tell you what, you're speaking my name. Nah. You talk about WrestleMania, I hope your boy Jacob's watching, because what I just did is I took my name out of your mouth and I put my fist in it. Yeah. But here's the thing. I know you didn't get enough. I know I didn't get enough.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is if you two can't get it, I'm saying if you got enough tingle in your loins, a little later tonight, it's you two, it's us two.
Nice.
Nick Aldis, how do you feel about that? You good with that?
I feel pretty good about that. Let's do it.
There we go.
I think Nick Aldis just said, yeah.
Yeah.
Which means you're all gonna fall to the Viper and the man they call the Megastar, with everybody saying, yeah.
Dude,
Wade, you got a little tingle
he's
in
got to
your
win
loins
Money in
for
the Bank
Viper,
this year.
the US champ against
He's got to
Solo
win
and
Money in the
Tama
Bank.
Tonga.
Like, we're going to miss the mark here if we don't get that man up into the main event scene. Got to run it back this year. He needs to be Mr. Money in the Bank.
Yeah. Start off SmackDown.
Great start here.
Randy Orton,
RK,
LA
yeah.
Solo and Tama
stealing
Tonga
that.
later tonight when we come back. One of the very final ways to make it to WrestleMania. Live more
RK,
and Raquel
yeah.
Rodriguez. That's the prize. A shot at the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. It's up for
Okay, I
grabs.
promise
We got a gauntlet
I won't
with
try to
6
laugh
teams
like
to get there.
Liv again, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I won't try to laugh like Liv again. All right, so that was Randy, Nick. This was Randy.
Your dick's small.
Your dick's small? Who just said my dick's small? Apparently that one didn't work. Haha! Sucks to suck. Your dick be small. Your dick not big enough to make that alert go off. Sorry, bud. This year's WrestleMania won't be as good as last year's, but it will be a great show. Here's the thing. I've been doing... Oh, it's SmackDown. Oh, I forgot it's SmackDown and it's not Raw and we have these commercial breaks. I've been doing a lot of live streams for a lot of years, okay? Where are these alerts coming from? From Twitch. From Twitch. I've been doing these for a lot of years, okay? And one thing I have noticed with wrestling fans is every single year, there's always negativity around WrestleMania. And most of the time as we come out of WrestleMania, most of the time, not all the time, people are singing a different tune. Right? Not normally are people after WrestleMania upset about it. There has been WrestleManias, don't get me wrong, where people have been upset. But if I look recently, and by recently, I mean the relatively recently, 30, I want to say 38, 39, and 40. That's 3 years in a row. There's been concerns about WrestleMania going into the show, and all 3 of those years have been awesome. So I'm giving it the benefit of the doubt this year. That is what I'm going to do because like I've enjoyed it. I've really enjoyed the last 3 years and the last Undertaker's dong. I've really enjoyed the last 3 years of WrestleMania. And I think this year's WrestleMania, not tonight, this year's WrestleMania is going to be another one that out of it, we're like, damn, that was a fun show. You know, like think about this. Here's the crazy part. If we take all the story away, all right, if we take all of the story away.
Maybe Editor J should try not to challenge so that we can finally see another win this challenge. It's for your own good, rolling on the floor laughing. Fair enough, okay? Fair enough. I mean, Editor J, he'd probably lose too. Let's be real. That dude be he looks like a guy who looks away from the screen. He looks like a guy who would say the words ew, all right? All right? Me and Editor J, same person, all right? Just I'm a ginger and well, he's not. That wasn't me. Jesus Christ. Well, people are going to have fun with these. People are going to have fun with those, aren't they? Oh, you guys are very mature. You're something else, eh? You're very funny. Funny people. What am I, Con? Oh, come on now, Jay. Don't do that to me here, dude. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. You know how things get when you do that to me. All right? All right, Con, be uncomfortable when you do that. Don't be doing that. Oh, but chat, I'm so freaking excited for the subathon. I haven't stopped thinking about it. I think I'm basically in subathon mode right now. I gotta be real. I'm basically in it. If you told me today was when the subathon was starting, I'd be like, hell yeah. Like, honestly, I'm there, man. I'm mentally there. Yo, lol HDH, thank you very much for the sub. Cbado with the resub. How you doing? Hello from Cancun. Good to see you, man. Good to see you from Cancun. I'm Cancun. Yeah, right? Give me 1 sec. Cancun. I think that's where I'm going for my honeymoon. Is it not? Yeah, it is. Totally is. Staying at a resort in Cancun for my honeymoon. Geez, I gotta buy freaking plane tickets for that. I'd be having to spend money, man. Weddings be expensive, chat. They be very expensive. But yeah, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Hopefully you're doing well in Cancun. We had Fate here with the 31 months. Holy shit, 31 months, man. Thank you very much for that. We had Mystic Wolf gifting out 1 sub. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you very much. We had Isaiah JPO with the 10 months. Thank you. Jay Whiteside with the 16 months. Hell yeah, I just government named you, buddy. We got Mystic Wolf right here with the 13 months as well. Prettiest, 12 months. A lot of you guys are like a year. Did most of you find me around the subathon last year? I'm very curious. Did most of you find me at the subathon?
Officially set moments ago. The Viper, Randy Orton, the Megastar, LA Knight. They're going to be facing Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga. That's happening tonight right here in Seattle. And there they are. The week of Elimination Chamber. Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, they won the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Now they have come ringside to take their seats and watch the action, see who will be their opponents at WrestleMania.
All right. Well, let's find out our gauntlet match here tonight, right? Is that tonight or is that on Monday? Woo! Chat, gauntlet match tonight or Monday? Woo!
Lyra Valkyria.
It's tonight, so this is it, eh? So Lyra Valkyria and Bayley, that's dope.
They were battling each other.
That's dope. Oh,
for the Intercontinental Championship, and now here they are. As
that idea of a tag, they gotta win, right? Are we all behind Bayley and Lyra as the winners? That to me makes the most sense at WrestleMania.
To try to survive, decided in advance to WrestleMania.
Woo!
The following contest is the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship #1 contenders Gauntlet match.
Yeah.
Introducing first the team of Bayley.
Honestly, anybody else vibe to Lyra Valkyria's theme song? Hard? That sounded sus. Oh shit, that's. Oh no, Chad. Oh no, it's gonna be one of those nights, isn't it? It's gonna be one of those nights.
Very frustrated post-match initially.
Chat, like if you're ready for WrestleMania, give me a hell yeah in the chat.
Sup, bro, still at work. What did I miss?
What did you miss? The opening right here. The opening, which was a little bit of a back and forth with Randy Orton, Nick Aldis teasing his WrestleMania opponent, teasing Nick Aldis getting in the ring a little bit more. And then Solo Sikoa and Mr. Oh, the PFC, I forgot about them. The man, he's also down there with Solo Sikoa, and it set up a tag team match for later on tonight. LA Knight came to the save of Randy Orton. There you go, there's your mini recap. But it's got to be leading towards something more for WrestleMania. Do we think Randy Orton is facing Solo Sikoa at Mania? Yes or no, chat? Let me know. I'm hoping for an open challenge still. There's something about an open challenge at WrestleMania, especially with the potential people that we could have go out there and face him. We could have a Rey Fenix go out and face him and have a really cool moment. We could have a returning Rusev. We could have a returning Aleister Black. We could have an NXT call-up if we wanted. Can you imagine if they put Oba Femi out there against Randy Orton? Just saying, just putting that out there. You could have a Carmelo Hayes, Solo Sikoa, but if they wanted heat, like, okay, actually, with what we just saw right there tonight, why not have Randy Orton go into WrestleMania still with an open challenge, but have Solo Sikoa still answer it after all of that? Have Solo Sikoa still answer an open challenge?
On that left arm of Bayley.
The internet would lose their minds.
Wait, you've been in this situation.
It would be so funny, dude. It would be so funny. I don't care. I know you're gonna be like, no, God, no, we don't need no Solo. We don't need no stinking Solo. But like, you need Solo at Mania, all right? Just in some way. I'd rather it be Akira Tozawa than Solo Sikoa. See, that's what I want. I want heat, man. I want the internet to hate it. They boo all over Solo Sikoa. All right, like I think it's South Korea that hates Solo Sikoa. South Korea's hatred of Solo Sikoa spread throughout the United States, spread throughout the United Kingdom, spread throughout Canada, but Khan still got Solo's back. All right, I don't acknowledge Roman Reigns, but I'll tell you who my tribal chief is, not Solo Sikoa, because I don't acknowledge any of them. But anyways, you know, still want Solo at Mania in some way. I actually just want to see Solo Sikoa just get the most amount of heat. Why not? All right, who do we have winning this first match right here in the gauntlet? We got Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, or we got the PFC. Con, your Con coin rewards have dwindled. Yeah, I've removed most of them. I'm going to do some stuff with the Con coins again. We now have sound alerts that are a part of this channel, so I'm going to try to get some sound alerts shirts with some of those con coins. They'll be like really high priced so that it's not annoying, but yeah, for people who watch for a long time, you'll eventually be able to use like maybe a text to speech with it, maybe a sound alert, maybe a free lucha, something like that. It'd be like really high up there for the con coins though, because we gotta get that value. Wonder why Shayna isn't wearing wrestling gear. Because she's a fighter. Yeah, she's a fighter. Her gear tells you so. You can tell her because of the way that she is. Oh, what a kick. Jeez, big kick out by Lyra.
Boy, what a smart move. Apparently Valkyria
I have 150k con coins with spider webs on them. Oh, dust them off, dude. Keep them clean.
Perhaps the damage already done to the Intercontinental Champion.
Now Basil looks to take advantage against Lyra. Wow, the impact there.
What a horrible landing on the back of Lyra Valkyria's head.
Was it ever? And now here comes Stark.
Oh.
Looking to advance in this goal.
Whoa!
And the save
Holy
comes in
crap!
from
Lyra
Bayley.
was
Right
done!
at the last second wave.
Talked on the entrance how Bayley and
Oh my
Valkyria
God.
are not a real team. Well, certainly
Dude, is she
Your
alright?
Fusion Collective definitely are. They've been teaming together for several months now, training together.
Zoe down.
And that chemistry is
Zoe
really
down.
showing in the early goings.
Oh no, Lyra's arm. There you go, Lyra. Nice reversal. Nice jackknife. Hell, my God, the PFC has fallen down far. The PFC has really fallen down far.
Stark have been eliminated.
And with that, Bayley and Lyra advance. Team number 1 is through. And now right away, Natalya and Maxine Dupree.
All right,
next up
Natalya.
to see who becomes number 1 contenders.
I saw you.
Incredible action here in Seattle.
Caught red-handed.
Incredible to see Natalya's reaction on Monday night to finding out she's paired with Maxine Dupree in this Gauntlet.
Yeah, an interesting pair in the most experienced woman in
Freaking
the locker room
LSU
in
is gonna
Natalya,
just-
now teaming with Maxine Dupree, who is the least experienced.
Wanna know what the funniest part
in
is
the
too,
locker room.
LSU?
There's
Is that
certainly
I
a
can
lot of attention
see
if you go on
that
social
it says
media and see how
anonymous in the
these two have
chat,
been
but I can literally see on my end right here who sent it. So I just see LSU just sending a fart. Just sending a fart in.
A little convincing here. Now, if I were Natalya and Maxine, I wouldn't be.
So good for Natalya and Maxine for giving this tag team a legitimate chance. The matching gear is pretty dope. I saw on social media Maxine was just like being a goofball. I think Maxine has a lot of potential. I know people say I throw that word around a lot, and I do, but I think she's got a lot of potential.
How about the counter and the jackknife cover by Lyra Valkyria to advance through?
Yeah, fighting from underneath as she was taking a real beating in the opening bout of this gauntlet match. It was that smart move from Lyra Valkyria. Shows how quick-witted she is in it, being able to counter opponents.
Let's get these
And as
uploaded.
Liv Morgan is telling me at ringside she is in fact smarter than Lyra Valkyria. We can do an IQ test after the
By
show
the
just to
way, even
confirm.
though he's not on Raw, I think today I found enough evidence to prove that El Grande Americano... Why did I mess that up? El Grande Americano's true identity is Noam Dar. Dude, you know what? You might be onto something. Like, Noam Dar has been missing from NXT.
Trying to get some oxygen back in her lungs after that initial.
Oh, I'm not gonna enjoy that. Oh, Jesus, fuck. I'm not gonna enjoy that one. I am not gonna like that. That's... Oh, God. God damn, dude. Really?
Still 4 more teams that team
Holy
has to beat if they're
shit.
gonna progress through to
Wow.
WrestleMania.
Wow. Wow. Let's turn that down just a little bit. Jesus, man. Okay. All right. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Something about subscribing to the channel, making sure you leave a like on the video, something about subathon coming up, something about go check out Patreon and give me more of your money, please and thank you. All right. No idea. No idea.
Watch your profanity.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I've got to watch my profanity around you guys. You're right. Take my hat off? You know what? Now I could do that, chat. I've been wearing a hat all day. Khan's been busy in the office, all right. But like the haircut be looking all right. Okay, yeah, got a little bit of this shit going on up top right now, but like it'd be looking all right. It'd be looking all right. We'd be hiding that receding hairline, boys. That's what we got to look after, okay? Orange Cassidy, they say.
5 straight matches in this gauntlet match to determine the #1 contenders to fight at WrestleMania.
Bro, you look dope without the hat since you got the cut. Thanks, dude. Yeah, you'll be seeing a lot more of it over the subathon.
Natalya in the ring right now with Lyra Valkyria, who came up
Played
with
Nut.
Jackknife cover in match #1.
Okay, so clearly there's a few that don't work. Nut has apparently not worked.
This interesting team.
I'll write that down to replace it.
We were talking about the reaction
I just
by
literally have the word
Natty,
nut.
Hesitation at a moment when she found out she was getting an assignment that was partially quelled by Adam Pearce, who says,
Okay, we got too many mature people in here for a fart as well. Gate tag has been made. In comes Maxine Dupree. Have you ever washed that hat? It's a different hat. This is a black hat. Yeah, look, it's undisputed.
Maxine has decked herself out in Hart family
Different
colours.
hat.
I know for a fact that Natalya was
Different
not
hat.
impressed with that. You've kind of got to earn those colours.
Nice spin kick by
In this game,
Maxine.
It's not a fashion statement, but right now Maxine is doing the business in there and earning her stripes.
Yeah, go on social media and check out Natty's reaction to that as Maxine, as you can see, very eager, very enthusiastic to be with the veteran Natalya and worked up the matching outfits. And now she comes ramming into that corner.
And this is the best Maxine Dupree has ever looked in that ring. Clearly trying to impress the vet Natalya.
Get in, Maxine. Just be gyrating, going into a little worm ski.
Otis would be proud, wouldn't he?
Nice. Double elbow drop. I guess a double elbow drop is very effective these days. Whoa, Bailey gets out of that one.
Well, it was a sloppy cover there from Maxine, who did indeed get a little too overexcited and over-rotated her opponent. Bailey, what on earth is this?
What did you
What
say
is she?
about her
She
trying
looking
to
for the
impress
sharpshooter?
Natalya?
Oh,
She's
no
going for the
way.
Sharpshooter?
A
Is she looking
sharpshooter
a
for Maxine?
sharpshooter
Oh,
here?
no.
Oh, inside cradle. And that does
no,
it.
poor Maxine. Oh, no, now. Oh, no.
Natty's saying,
Oh, Natty is
what
like, I
were you
can't believe that I just put
Why
my
would
trust in
you
my
do
faith in
that?
this, into this rookie over here. My chances of going to WrestleMania just went up in smoke. Yo, Natty's gonna snap on Maxine. Just clock her. Just go right after
Former
her.
tag team champions Carter and Chance back to action.
Imagine.
Trying to steal a quick one there on the now pre-exhausted Bailey, who has already
I'd
had
actually,
to win 2 matches thus
I know we've
far.
seen it before, but
No
I'd kind of be
respite
down for a heel
whatsoever.
Natty.
Slot there
I know
from
we've seen
Kevin
heel
Carter.
Natty, face Natty, heel Natty, face Natty, heel Natty, face Natty, but I think at this point in her career, she'd be able to turn heel, stay heel for a solid 2 weeks, and then go back to being babyface again, and then go back to being heel right after that, and then probably go back to being babyface again later on. Like, she could have a solid 2-week run as a heel, man. I'm feeling it. I'm really feeling it.
Now for several minutes.
Oh, the team
Oh.
but the knees get up.
Hopefully we
Great
don't see
job
chicken
by
breast
Bailey
con.
to get
Why
the
are people?
knees up.
Oh,
Yeah, still
that's actually,
life
that makes sense.
in the body
People did
of
call me a
Bailey.
bird chest after I took my shirt off on stream.
Comes dropping in.
Is that it? 2? Oh,
And
kick
shoulder
out.
Gets up by Caden Carter. Just their second match of 2025 for Caden Carter and Katana Chance. They were coming off a spirited loss against the Secret Hervis. That was a match that we called from London.
Yeah, Carter and Chance, the former tag champs here, desperate to get back to the Golden. Who isn't desperate to get to WrestleMania if you haven't got your ticket booked already?
Carter comes flying in with that big
Chicken
leg.
jockey.
And this has been 100 miles an hour stuff from Carter and Chance.
I still
Probably
like
the
Caden
two
Carter and Katana
greatest
Chance as a tag team.
Move exponents in
Wow.
the game.
Like, I think they're one of the most unique tag teams that WWE has. 2! Lyra kicked out slash Bailey broke it up.
Out there from Valkyria. Bailey would not have
Close.
made the save in time, so it's a good job. Valkyria did indeed kick out.
What was that?
Twisting, corkscrewing.
A
to the
corkscrew
outside.
suicide?
I love watching these two. It's like acrobats escaping the circus.
Kick out. There you go,
Counter two
Lyra.
That time. What pace we
Katana,
have in the midst
nope,
of this
caught.
gauntlet
Oh,
match.
she done. Lyra,
Look at
hell
Lyra.
yeah. Lock it in. Nightwing, what a Nightwing.
night
2.
win by Lyra Valkyria.
Hell yeah. Did they win? Oh, we still have one more.
This is now an impressive run by Bayley.
That's right,
Lyra.
Meechin and B-Fab. Okay. Kudos to... I know that none of these are actual tag teams, right? But, like, kudos to WWE for at least trying to get some interest in the women's tag team division right now. Because, like, Liv Morgan and Raquel deserve better. They don't deserve to be just, like, in a division that has nothing going for it. So it's good
Next up,
that they're building up the tag team division. I think we're going to see a...
Gauntlet match.
I don't want to say an evolution of the women's tag team division, but I do think we're going to see a step forward for it after WrestleMania. Liv Morgan and Raquel should retain, and then maybe you do Liv Morgan going after the IC Championship, because personally, I know that not a lot of people are on board with this, but I think Liv Morgan holding on to 2 titles would be great. Does anybody else want to see 2-title Liv, like Liv Morgan as the women's IC champion and as a tag team champion? Would you be down for that?
And Bayley just getting lower and lower, and to see 2 fresh competitors, 2 street fighters like B-Fab.
Yes, some people would be down for that. Not everybody, but some.
Well, Liv Morgan just told me she never runs out of energy, and I'll tell you something, Dominic Mysterio
Let's get
told me
these
the same
uploaded
thing
onto
earlier
the...
today, so it must be true.
Lyra Valkyria with that Nightwing moments ago, but now in a
By the
tough
way,
spot
guys, if you're
against
wondering
B-Fab.
how you can watch what I'm watching right now, if you're watching like those damn commercial breaks in the United States and wondering how in the blue hell can I get away from these stinking commercials, we got you covered, ladies and gentlemen, thanks to our sponsor, Surfshark. If you would like to, you can get 4 extra months on your purchase. Once again, that is 4 extra months on your purchase if you use the code CONMAN. So go to surfshark.com/conman, get yourself 4 months. Thank you very much to Surfshark for letting us get that up to you guys, because, like, let's face it, if you're watching without a VPN right now, like, you're just watching commercials for the sake of watching commercials, all right? They're trying to get your money, so why not save your money by spending it somewhere else? Make it make sense. Anyways, get yourself Surfshark, get your VPN right there, everybody, and watch commercial free. Do I know the YouTuber C-Jax? No, I've seen that comment a lot, and I don't know what it's about. You can also type !VPN if you would like. That'll give you the direct link. Nice suplex there again.
Meechin doing everything in her power to prevent a take 2 of that tag attempt.
Smart strategy by Meechin.
Of course, isolated the most vulnerable woman in the matchup, which is Lyra Valkyria, the Intercontinental Champion, whose hopes of making her way to WrestleMania are fading by the second.
B-Fab with her ability. Oh, man. Could that do it right
Whoa, Edge North Pole. Big old 5 gifted right there. Dude, subathon becoming early for Edge. Thank you very much, my friend. How you doing? And also dropping the sub right before that. Thank you, dude. W gifts. When is the subathon? It begins on Monday. Begins on Monday, noon Eastern time, ladies and gentlemen. I'm excited. I am excited.
Joan Wade back here. Look at this crowd here in Seattle.
Con, why do you give every boring episode of Raw and SmackDown a 7 and above? Is it cause you're a shill? Hi, Jack. How you doing? Were you the same person? I actually took a scrowshot of this. Were you the same person in the comments earlier today? I think you were.
Everybody has been so impressed by Bayley and Lyra.
No, it was Robert Cortez. Okay, so 2 people disliking me. It's okay. You know what? Here's the weird thing. I know I used to stream a lot more AEW and other promotions and all that. The main reason I don't anymore is just simply because I've chosen to spend more time with my fiance and my life at night. Life, not wife. I know that sounded similar, but my life, you know, spending time with my dog, spending time resting a little bit more. It was getting a lot streaming every single weekday at 8 p.m. It was really starting to have a negative impact on my life, and I took a good hard look at myself and I said, I love what I do. I can still do what I do. I just don't have to dedicate every single waking moment of my life to it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like, I need balance in my life in order to be good at what I do and to enjoy what I do. So I made a conscious decision to cut out some of those nights. I've cut out one extra night than I would like to. I need to get back on the train for streaming NXT. But yeah, like, it has nothing to do with the promotions themselves. I guess AEW, I started not streaming AEW simply because people were being really negative about it all the time, and I didn't enjoy the atmosphere that came with streaming AEW anymore. So that led to that. It made it easy to step away in that direction. But no, I'm not a shill. I actually watched AEW's pay-per-view Dynasty there. What was it? Was that last Sunday? Yeah, I chilled and watched it. I think I watched the pay-per-view before I bought it myself. Like, I still like what they do. I have no issues with AEW itself. I don't stream it these days. Bayley, Rose Plant, there it is. That's it. Good night. Those are your number one contenders, right? Nope, I'm wrong. We still have another one.
And now those looks.
We still have another one.
Change as they see this run that Bayley.
Oh, Secret Hervis.
And Piper Niven and Alba Fire, they know what it takes.
If it's the Secret Hervis over Bayley and Lyra, I'm sorry, I'm out. I love what Piper brings to the table. I love what Alba Fire brings to the table. It has to be Bayley and Lyra. It has to be Bayley and Lyra.
Of this Gauntlet #1 contenders tag team for a spot at WrestleMania. And consider for Lyra Valkyria, who's the Intercontinental Champion, the possibility of being a double champion. Get through this, win this, and that's on the line next week at WrestleMania.
Oh, God.
Not only that, imagine the Secret Hervis grabbing tag gold, expanding the trophy cabinet alongside Chelsea Green's United States Championship.
The team that serves and protects.
Sorry, everybody, my
United
clips
States
got messed up here.
Puts forth their loyalty for Chelsea Green, the Green regime.
Well, they have been selfless in their defense of the United States champ, but now
Okay, we're
is
looking
the time
good.
to grab
Hello,
a piece
California.
of the
Good to
pie
see
for
ya.
yourselves against what
So we all have
looks
Bayley and
like
Lyra, right?
completely done and dusted
Everybody?
Bayley.
In agreement?
And Valkyria just got a head rammed into the steel steps by Piper Niven. She may be out for good.
Well, Bayley came up with that miracle rose plant moments ago, but now she is in such a compromised position against Alba Fire and Piper Niven. Look at the teamwork.
Nope. We have some people saying no. All right. Oh, it's big senton from Piper.
By Piper. They're in complete control, Wade.
Yeah, Bayley completely defenseless. And that was a sloppy pin there from Niven, who didn't hook the leg. This match continues.
Does anybody else
Who is
remember
going to
that
WrestleMania?
hour-long gauntlet that we saw on Monday Night Raw like a few years ago, where like Seth Rollins wrestled for over an hour in it? Different vibes. Very different vibes, eh?
Survive and advance
Like,
down to this.
I don't know.
In the
I don't know.
gauntlet
There's.
match to determine who makes it to
I was hoping that
WrestleMania.
that's maybe the type of run we were gonna get with Bayley and Lyra. Maybe not an hour, but you know, that type of vibe. I just, it feels like it's just a foregone conclusion who's winning, so I'm a little checked out.
Well, Bayley and Valkyria
Hey,
have
Gun, so what do you want to talk
essentially
about? I want to
run
talk about your 19 months as a subscriber. Hell yeah, brother. Thank you very much, Jordan. How you doing today, bud?
And Alba Fire, whose tanks are full.
Clash in Paris. August 22 is in Dublin. August 23, Liverpool, England. August 24th, Newcastle, England. There you go, guys. England getting another string of shows here later this year.
Distinguished career she has had has been in these
He was winded by the end of it. Yeah, absolutely. I would be too. Dude, I get winded just by standing up and walking over there and then coming back down and sitting on the chair. Like, it's that rhymed. I don't know what it is about me. I get blown up. Retro says, subathon question, are you using that horrible chair again for sleeping? Did you miss last year's subathon? If you did, or you just don't remember, that's okay. I bought a cot for last year's subathon, so I have a full-on bed in here that I can just sleep on. Yeah, it's comfy. It's actually pretty good. No, so we'll be bringing that bed back. Yeah, the 7-man gauntlet 2018 before Elimination Chamber was 2 hours and 42 minutes long. It wasn't the whole show. No, wasn't the whole show. I'm pretty sure it was just a little over an hour, wasn't it?
Charlotte Flair's comments were disgusting last week. Tiffany needs to get revenge by giving Charlotte's dad some Tiffy time woo.
And now we're finally seeing some signs of frustration.
Make him say,
woo!
woo!
Would have thought
All right.
be home and dry
You know,
by
just
now with a
whatever
victory,
you
and that
whatever you got to
ticket
do.
to WrestleMania
Whatever you
booked
got to do.
denied thus far. And the underhanded tactics we've come to expect from her secret Hervis.
Yeah, distracting the referee and taking advantage of Bayley in the corner.
As if Bayley did not already.
Funny,
have
my
an
grandkid
uphill
is here
mountain
watching
to
your
climb.
video on YouTube while I asked.
Throwing out the rule book
I
and
misread
this
that.
referee
While
missed
I am
everything.
watching this, she came over and asked if I was watching Conman. That's actually funny. That's actually funny. April says I missed her 31 months. That I did. My apologies. 31 is amazing. I love being part of this community. You were the first wrestling content creator subscribed to, and within your community, I found multiple real friends like Jake, aka Bronson Reed. Love that. Love that. Awesome. Thank you for the 31 months there, April. Very, very kind of you to support us for that long. Hopefully you're feeling good today. Wait, a salute into a slam? I'm getting behind the idea of the secret Hervis potentially winning this thing. I'm not fully behind it. I don't think they belong at Mania against Liv and Raquel. That just sounds like a match that people are just not going to be into right away. There's not enough story there. But Bayley and Lyra should cook up against Raquel and Liv.
And just taunting Lyra Valkyria.
Nice double DDT.
Find something.
Yeah, you just cannot get that cocky against a future Hall of Famer like Bayley. Until you've got those shoulders pinned for the 3, do not celebrate. There is life in Bayley. And Valkyria
Bayley reaching out.
Did you see the
Get there, girl.
by Liv and
Get there, girl.
Raquel after that by Bayley? Bayley is so
Enziguri, down goes P. You gotta look out for A.
They've had 4
P and A are coming at Lyra.
Crossbody on Piper.
Lyra with a kick to A.
Look at the
Now
energy.
kicking P in the
Look at
gut.
the offensive
Another
assault.
shot, P in the
The
head.
Intercontinental
Oh no.
Champion.
P's in trouble.
Valkyria looked dead and buried, but she has risen.
P
once
got
again.
dropped.
Has she ever?
Oh no, P again.
Taking
Tell me we're
control
going.
against
Tell me we're gonna see a Nightwing. Come on,
No way.
get her up. Oh.
But instead, Piper delivers.
I was gonna say if Lyra somehow got Piper Niven up for a Nightwing, that would be wild. That would actually be so wild.
Just seemed to go into automatic mode, trying to move you should never attempt
Oh, no.
against a powerhouse like Niven, and it's backfired, and that may well have been the final flurry from the Intercontinental Champ.
Keep in mind, they were the first team to be introduced. They have been 25 minutes deep into this gauntlet
Oh no,
match.
we were about to have a flying P.
Joe, you're gonna have to do it the hard way if you're
Bird
Valkyria.
Lady's got the P
No
up.
chance. Mistake number 2 from Val. No!
My God, what a power
Coming
bomb!
up with this strength, this
Tag her.
deep into this match.
There it is.
Didn't go for the tag when perhaps she could.
There it is.
This might be the killer blow.
Flying
Bayley and Lyra freaking survived the
Can
gauntlet.
you
Come
believe
on.
this?
What?
Not even a 2 count.
I thought it was over. Well, you thought it was over. We all thought it was over.
It is not going down that easy.
What?
What an effort there from Valkyria.
What a
Bullseye
match.
from Bayley, but it simply wasn't enough to book their ticket for WrestleMania.
First time they have been teammates in their career, Lyra and Bayley. And
Dude, no
earlier
way. A
this week,
big
they were
boss
against
slam
each
from
other
Piper.
in what was shaping up to be an absolute classic that Lyra pulled off when Bayley was getting the best of her on the verge of submission.
Well, we're
I
not
truly
getting a
bought in.
happy
I can't
ending
believe this.
evening 'cause things
They
just
gonna
changed
lose?
in a blink of an eye.
And Alba Fire is going up top and lining it up.
Are you kidding?
Secret Hervis Aldis looking to get to Mania.
Okay. All right, man. Holy crap, this match is awesome.
And that broke up the cover.
Bayley was completely finished after that swanton combination move there from the Scottish women. However, Valkyria with enough in the tank.
This match has no right being this good, but credit to all the ladies in there. They are going out there and crushing it. Wrestling in a suit jacket and a tie, though, is pretty impressive.
Right on the money was Valkyria.
Was that? Hang on, should that have been 3?
Dumping Piper Niven onto the pile, breaking up the pin. And it really is up for grabs now.
And now toe to toe. Right
Bayley to belly, nice.
Bayley to belly. And Lyra looking to fight back, but Piper delivers that headbutt. And to think how far into this gauntlet they are, and now they're getting
taking
into a deep
page out of the playbook of El Grande Americano. Now taking the page out of the playbook of Jey Uso on over to... I messed the joke up. Unable to get over the top rope. All right. Laughs in the chat at Khan, trying to make a funny over here. Yeah, just botched that one.
Bringing Piper back up to that apron. And delivering.
It wasn't even Jey Uso.
forearm.
It was top dollar. Khan.
And now targeting.
Jey Uso had the suicide dive. Oh my God. Just you forget it. All right, just forget it. I'm over here. Oh my God. Oh, what powerbomb.
Big assist there with a drop kick from Bayley.
No.
There's a roll up to advance the Mania, but she gets out of it. And a big kick. Alba Fire hooks the leg.
My
And
God,
somehow
another kick
Bayley
out.
finds it. The ability to survive. Alba Fire. Bayley looking to counter. There is the tag. As she
What a
runs
match.
Fire
This
right
is
into
it.
that
This is
corner.
it.
Rose plate.
Oh,
What a big
gosh, spiked
opportunity.
her. Leg
Lyra's
drop.
Up top. Leg drop. Could
What
it
a
be? Wire
Bayley,
to
Lyra,
wire.
Liv, and Raquel for the tag team titles at Mania. They survived the gauntlet. Wow. What a showing. What a match. That was excellent. That had no right being that good. I think Mania's going to cook with them. I see why they're going to put them on the Mania card. What a leg drop. Man, Lyra's so good in the ring.
Such a long time from Lyra Valkyria, and we started the night with Liv Morgan saying they're not even a real team. Well, that has changed in the course of the past 30 minutes because Bayley and Valkyria are heading to WrestleMania to take on the tag champs.
Yeah.
Wow.
Look, I think this match is going to cook in the ring.
Wade, what's your
I think it's going to be a very, very entertaining matchup. Now that I'm seeing them in the ring and seeing what Lyra and Bayley just did as a tag team right there, I have high hopes for this.
Audience is exhausted. I can't imagine how Bayley and Lyra Valkyria feel, but there will be celebrations
I got high hopes
as they
for
put
that
their
match.
breath together to head to WrestleMania and try and grab gold.
It's going to be something 8 days in Vegas. We want to acknowledge that there is a viral video that's been making the rounds today showing a confrontation between Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair. And like in most sports and most established competitive cultures, there's an unspoken rule about not crossing certain lines. And last week when they met face-to-face in this ring, that line was definitely crossed. Therefore, both Tiffany and Charlotte are facing disciplinary actions, as well as Charlotte Flair, after what happened earlier today, being asked to go home for the rest of the week.
Wow.
Now, wait, as for other big news that broke online yesterday, we will take you back to what happened last week between Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre.
Charlotte sent home. Paid week off. I don't know. Was it paid? Yo, is that is that legit? They actually sent her home? Has there been that many issues behind the scenes? I know that things have been rough, but...
Rest in peace, jackass.
Huh. It's a work. There's a video circulating of them fighting in the parking lot. So that's what they're referencing, is right there. That's what they're referencing.
It is happening.
Not a cover-up, then?
Priest and McIntyre.
I didn't see that video. Let me see if I can find it.
Sin
Oh,
City
okay. Yeah.
Street
I just sounded like Tamatonga right there. They most certainly were just
And there is Damian
brawling in
Priest.
the parking lot.
A chance to hear from him. That is next.
Jeez.
Oh, okay. Okay.
WrestleMania is coming to Las
I wish this would have been
How do we do
broadcasted.
things we've never done before?
That should have been on SmackDown.
Of WrestleMania. It was
Why didn't you guys help us just at the very end? Yeah, that should have been on SmackDown.
I don't think so.
It's injured. We're not sure whether he's going to perform.
I missed a match announcement. What do you mean I missed a match announcement? Becoming a spectacle. Oh shit, there's a new documentary on WrestleMania? I need to watch that. I need to check that out. Yeah, let's go, Kyle. Thank you very much. Welcome again to Team Green. Damn, WWE is really doing the 15 matches for each night. Drew versus Damian in a street fight. Okay. Yeah, that works. Yeah, so I guess Drew will be all right for Mania. I guess that's what that's saying. I think. Are you guys into that match now? I've come around on it. Like, I think I've accepted that Drew McIntyre's not going to be in a bigger match this year. I think I accepted it a couple weeks ago. Yeah, so it does kind of suck for Drew still. Like, let's be real. But, like, also, they've done a good job making this feud feel a little bit bigger. I would have liked it to be a #1 contenders match. I think that would have added something extra to it. Both these guys were world champion just a year ago at WrestleMania. Make it a #1 contenders match for the world title. Winner either faces Jey Uso or Gunther. You know what I mean? I would have liked that. I don't think WWE hypes up #1 contenders matches enough. For me, #1 contenders matches are a way to look into the future. You get a good match with something on the line, and then people get excited about what's to come next. I love #1 contenders matches. Because the stare down that could happen with it. Oh, yeah. Let me just title these. This was Lyra and Bailey. Holy, Khan could not type right there. Move this. There we go. You guys ready to watch Conman get mad at technology for 2 weeks straight on the subathon? You ready for that? I bet you missed it. It's been a whole year since you've seen Conman be mad in real time at technology. I mean, not a whole year. It was literally mad last week at technology, but still. Con's gonna be doing Con things. 99% will be TikTok caused. Dude, honestly, I'm not even sure if it... I mean, I need to try to figure out how to run it for WrestleMania. I do, but I don't know what to do. I got rid of the old setup because I thought that it was going to be fine. And here we are. All right, Lyra. There we go.
From Seattle. Of course, this was the home back in 2003 of WrestleMania. Stone Cold Steve Austin's retirement match against
We're gonna
The
make you
Rock.
shave your hair and say "wak wak."
41 in Vegas.
What does that even mean? Did I just say something that's gonna get me
This
canceled?
Hungry for Mania moment is presented by
Feel like I did.
You're not you when you're hungry. Snickers satisfies.
So far, where are... Oh, I see what you're saying. So far, we're at 13 matches for Mania, and the only champion not scheduled for the show is Chelsea Green. Yeah, that does kind of suck, doesn't it? That does kind of suck for Chelsea. Like, you could argue that Chelsea deserves better. I probably would make that argument. She's crushed it.
Yeah, you know what? Considering the treatment she got at Elimination Chamber in Canada, not at Elimination Chamber, now not at WrestleMania. Yeah. I don't know why, but that Gauntlet match was piss me off minute by minute, he says. Was anybody else pissed off by that Gauntlet match? I thought that they started to cook like the last 15 minutes of it. It was very entertaining. Time to get DP'd. Jenny Ty... I'm screwing up names like it's my day job. Jenny Talia. There you go. Jenny Talia. Would you agree that Vince was better at making stars than Triple H? Here's the thing. Triple H has only been here for really, truly a cup of coffee in comparison to Vince. We'll see where we're at in about 15 years. I think that will be the real judge. Is like, where is WWE as a whole? Where are the characters? Do we have new stars that have been made? You know, like, does Triple H ever pick somebody out of NXT and turn them into a superstar? I'm waiting for that. Braun Breaker is probably the closest that we have so far. Tiffany Stratton is also consideration for it. You know what I mean? So it's just going to be, how does the next like 10, 15 years play out to truly find is... Oh, well, we got Angry Drew. We got the Eye Patch King. New Eye Patch King is back.
Drew McIntyre.
He came out of nowhere, dude.
After the attack that went through the windshield in London, comes right down and attacks Priest. This has been week after week.
Dude actually looks badass with the eye patch.
To be clear, tonight was supposed to be a face-to-face.
Tonga Loa is just super upset, though, that his gimmick just got completely taken away.
But that was hopeful at best, and way too late comes our security crew. Referees to split this up.
It is a very good thing Vince McMahon does not work here anymore, because he would have seen that with the long black hair and the eye patch and immediately would have put a peg leg on him and made him the new Captain Jack Sparrow here of WWE. Like, there is not a doubt in my mind he would have made him a Pirate McIntyre or something like that. Or Big Davey Drew or something. I don't know. But yeah, like, it's a good thing. It's a really good thing.
The past 12 months of his life and targeted him like a coward from behind.
Dude, DP isn't a bad way. He is seeing stars, man.
Elimination Chamber, Priest eliminated Drew.
Are we going back with him?
At WrestleMania a year ago. And now Drew McIntyre with the attack.
Are we starting to see clearly now? Society only moves as fast as the slowest member, and it took a few people a while to catch up. But everybody can see as plain as day, Drew McIntyre only tells the truth, and every action is justified, including dropping his stupid ass.
He's got a point.
That parasite has benefited every time I was screwed. He would never face me like a man until this week when he agreed to face me face to face because I've got one eye. Then he challenged me to a match at WrestleMania, a Sin City street fight, because I've got one eye. You know what? I still accept it because that's the kind of man Drew McIntyre is. This match is a year in the making. Priest, you always say you want to live
sold me
forever. Well, I'm going to make sure nobody forgets you, because I'm going to give you the beating of a lifetime at WrestleMania. There's more. Seattle, do you want me to let you in on a little secret?
Bro looks insane.
Wolverine here's got some good news.
Oh, he good.
I'm 100% cleared, which means at WrestleMania,
Let's
Priest,
go.
You're 100% screwed.
Oh, that's so good. Oh, here he comes
Priest is
again.
coming back out.
Yeah, this ain't time for this, Priest.
Priest is throwing security and
Like I swear,
leveling them.
WWE security is
He's
the
going right
weakest
back
freaking
into the
security I've
freeway.
ever seen. And here we go. The brawl is on again, dude.
Priest coming completely unglued.
They did it.
And the
They
man who was
freaking did it. They
attacked
got me
numerous
invested
times
in
over
this
the past
match.
several weeks, including just moments ago.
Just a few weeks ago, I was singing the tune of like, man, Drew deserves better. Now, well, I mean, he still probably deserves better, but also this match feels like it's a big deal.
They're lined up for Mania in 8 days, but they're bringing it right now.
Well, this is a whole new level of ferocity from Damian Priest.
Oh,
McIntyre ruined that attack.
Is he gonna go after his eye again?
Priest once again threatening our officials and breaking
Oh.
free, and now,
Go to the
oh man,
eyeballs.
right to the eyes.
Maybe Priest who needs that eye patch now.
The guy who just took an eye patch off after he had glass shards in his eyes says
crap.
he's cleared.
Oh, watch out, watch
Steel
out.
steps in hand, right to the head.
And I'll tell you this, Joe Tess, if you are heading to
What
a
is the
Sin
sign with a
City
big
street
baby?
fight
Like, why
with an
does a
opponent
dude
as
got a sign
dangerous
with a
as
big
these
baby
two,
there?
It would behoove you to take as big a chunk out as you can prior to getting to Vegas. And McIntyre has just done that.
Our officials trying to tame him as Drew McIntyre turns back and gives a look to his bitter rival, and he wants more.
Cannot be tamed.
No.
Oh my God, what are you pulling off here,
On
Drew?
top of the steel step.
Future shock?
No! No!
He's lining up a future shock DDT on the steel steps, Wade. Somebody's got to stop him.
That bump. Oh God, Drew's back. Oh, holy crap, man, that would hurt. Oh, there's no way that feels good. Oh, look at Priest's eyes.
A Priest.
What did he just take from him? What necklace?
He just ripped his beloved necklace off his neck.
Well, that's the least of Damian Priest's worries right now. Damian Priest has no clue what planet he's on.
First
Thanks
a
to that
bracelet with
future
Punk,
shock
now a
DDT
necklace. Man,
on those
Drew just
steel steps that rattled
be
the
obsessed
skull
with jewelry.
of the Pride of Puerto Rico.
Can you imagine what we're going to see in
Great
Vegas
segment.
between Priest
Great
and McIntyre?
segment, chat. Excellent segment.
Watch the monster's head.
DIY.
It's the illegal exposed turnbuckle and goes back into the left. We were screwed last week, and no one's talking about it. Not that idiot Charles Robinson, not Nick Aldis, no one. And I don't know why.
I'll tell you what's going on. They act like we're puppets, and they control all the strings. I'm nobody's puppet. You know what I think's going on? Well, I think this is all a conspiracy. Yeah, a conspiracy.
Oh, we got a conspiracy story now.
Titles. That's what's happening.
What's happening right there? Watch. Hey. What are you two whispering about?
Wait, no, sorry. We were agreeing. We were saying that you two
right?
are absolutely,
Wait
for it, out of your minds. Since losing those titles, you boys have gone crazy.
Are you blind? Are you not seeing what we're seeing? Look at this turnbuckle. Circle it.
His head goes back into the left. Back into the left.
Use your eye.
Kit, would you look at this? We've stepped in a rabbit hole. Look, desperation is not a good look on you two.
Look, it's the desperation, it's the clothes. For us,
no boy. From you.
It's a no boy.
Get out of here. Get out of here. I'm inviting you anyway.
Look, I'm sassy.
guys, did I hear the word conspiracy from you? You guys are absolutely ridiculous. But hey, keep coping about what happened last week. We're focused on next week because we get our shot at SmackDown against the WWE Tag Team Champions, the Street Profits.
You know, we worked our asses off to get here. We won the tag team titles
SmackDown?
after 3 weeks, and you screw us out of them. So no conspiracy. This is karma. I don't even know what karma is. She part of this too? Is she part of this too?
Look at you, bitch. You know.
It's on SmackDown next week, eh? The tag title match? Do we get the 5-way at Mania, chat? Yes or no? I'm leaning towards no at this point. Who just said, oh my god, it's Sin Cara? Come on, dude. Come on.
One of the most celebrated luchadors is coming our way.
One of the most celebrated luchadors is coming our way, and they hit Santos Escobar's music. The timing on that. The timing, dude. Legado. Legado. Legado.
Representing Legado del Fantasma from Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 220 pounds,
Berto opened his mouth a week ago dismissing the incredibly exciting Rey Fenix in his WWE debut.
Yeah, talk is cheap.
That's the third time tonight commentary have said showdown instead of match. Uh-oh. Are we going the ways of the word match being a dirty word in WWE now? I hope not.
Berto against the incredible Rey Fenix next here on SmackDown.
Y'all, Drew continues taking people's personal items. Hasn't he learned yet? Nope. Clearly. Clearly. Chris, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Welcome. How on earth is Raw Tag Team Division gonna be featured on Mania over SmackDowns? Well, okay, if we're really getting into it, it's the New Day. Right? Like, if we're actually, like, looking at this and saying, okay, why would the New Day versus versus War Raiders be on WrestleMania versus, let's say, Motor City Machine Guns versus Street Profits? I was hoping for Street Profits and Motor City Machine Guns to make it onto the Mania card. I think seeing Motor City Machine Guns at Mania needs to happen. Like, that's something I can't believe they're actually passing on this year. It's a little weird. They might not pass on it, though. Maybe next week's tag title match ends in chaos and it just builds to a 5-way ladder match at Mania. They just throw together on night 2 or something like that. That's possible. Definitely possible. Yeah, it's just a little questionable leaving Motor City off of the Mania card. Same with Street Profits. Like, you can't get everybody on it, and this is the thing that we have to remind ourselves every single year is you can't get everybody on the card. So what ends up happening is, like, people that should be on it get left off. It's not fair. Drew McIntyre. Gotta have something worthwhile for the SmackDown before Mania. It's not like it's the days of past that would just be a show full of promos. I get what you're saying, and they do have a history of the tag team titles being defended on the SmackDown before a major PLE. So with that being said, like, it does line up with how WWE has been doing things through the years. It just sucks. It just sucks. You know, I mean, we don't have to like it, but we do have to live with it. Does anybody else feel like people are overly negative this year, though, about WrestleMania? Or is it just me? Like, I'm trying to think what's bad about this year. I will speak honestly. The mid-card could use more work. Right? Mid-card could definitely use more work. We're not going to get it. Like, we got a week left. Top of the card's pretty damn good. John Cena, Cody, pretty good. Punk, Roman, Seth, pretty good. Charlotte, Tiffy, I think has taken a step forward. Sucks that we don't have Randy Kevin. I feel like that's a bit of a hole on this card. Drew McIntyre and Priest just took a bit of a step forward. Io, Rhea, and Bianca, that's gonna cook.
And I think that that feud has been cooking. I think that this feud is a Mania main event feud if there wasn't already the other triple threat going on last.
Or says to the viewer, that's a top
Too many matches with lackluster build-ups.
So this was Hunter's journey to that.
So for me, this is the way that I've always felt with WrestleMania. It's a top-heavy show, right? The undercard's going to deliver because they're just going to put people in the ring against each other that are going to have good in-ring chemistry. And that's consistent across WrestleManias, right? A lot of the matches are just there to be really good, entertaining matches with a bit of a story behind them. When you watch back WrestleManias, you don't watch the Raws leading up to it. You don't watch the Smackdowns leading up to it. So it's all about just the presentation of the show itself. And if this is going to be like an in-between match, then it doesn't necessarily need as much story, I would say. But yeah, I do agree. I'm not trying to sit here and defend, okay? I'm not trying to sit here and say they couldn't add more story to the mid-card, because they absolutely could. But also, I'm looking at the attention that has been put on the main event scene. And I think the attention is just right. Just right.
I don't think he's looked back since.
I'd just like for the tag division to be cared for a little more. Yeah. Me and you both, brother. Yeah, I would love to see the tag team division be given more attention. Next Friday at 10 p.m.
Here's the beauty of this.
That's right, SmackDown's on earlier.
So you got a couple hours to get down the street to Fontainebleau in the Hall of Fame ceremony. You can do both events in one night, Wade, and look at this class.
Oh, the full class
wow.
of 2025.
All right, everyone, this is about as good a time as any to let you know that if you're looking for somebody to watch the Hall of Fame with next week, if you're looking for somebody to watch the SmackDown before Mania, the Raw before Mania, NXT before Stand and Deliver, and of course, Stand and Deliver itself, along with WrestleMania Night 1 and Night 2, with all the other festivities like Pat McAfee's show, WrestleMania challenges, subathon goal bets, all that stuff, WWE 2K25, My Rise, and more, then join me starting on Monday for the WrestleMania subathon. We're back again this year, folks. We have 24 hours on the clock. Let's see how long we can go this year, folks. Oh man, I'm excited. Monday it begins. Monday it begins. Can I do it on YouTube? I will be live on YouTube for my regular streams, like my Raws, SmackDowns, NXTs, PLEs, all that stuff. I'll be live on YouTube for the regular stuff, but if you want to join me 24/7 straight through, hang out at night, just shoot the shit for like literally at least 12 days, then come join me, man. Come join me on Twitch. Oh, Rey Fenix is sick. What an entrance. Hell yeah. Hell yeah! Dragon Lee's sitting in the corner like, what the fuck? Like, Dragon Lee did not get the red carpet rolled out for him like this, eh? What an entrance. What an entrance.
The guy's just electric. And Wade, really hard to imagine a better start.
The guy is electric, though. There's no question about that.
He showed us last week with that offensive assault on Nathan Frazier that was just blowing our minds with move after move.
Yeah, there had been huge hype building for this luchador's debut, and boy, oh boy, did he surpass that. Now, of course, Raw's Penta, who is the brother of Rey Fenix, has really done the same thing over on Raw over these past couple of months, so the expectations for Phoenix were sky high. That's a lot of pressure. And sometimes pressure can be the undoing of some superstars, but Phoenix just grew into that pressure, grew into the biggest spotlight of his career, and has now, within 1 week of debuting, become appointment viewing here on SmackDown.
All right. Within 1 week of debuting, becoming appointment viewing on SmackDown. That's quite the line. Wow. All right, chat. Who do you got winning this one? Do you have Rey Fenix or do you have Berto? I got Rey. I got Rey. It's not even close, man. Not even close.
One-on-one match, regardless of promotion. And quick into it is Rey Fenix.
We saw some clear envy from Berto last week, trying to smack talk Rey Fénix a little. Oh, that was nice. After, of course, Santos Escobar had said great things about the debut of Rey Fénix. He was quite diplomatic about it. He was impressed with what he saw, even though he's not a part of Legado del
Nice.
Fantasma.
Oh!
That greed-eyed
I think this
monster
match is going to be a
inside
very
Berto
fun one.
came to
Like,
the
in-ring styles, these two should mesh really well.
What do you think that kind of statement by Santos Escobar
Nice.
impact
Two. Kick out by Berto.
was supposed to be a motivational tour, and I know for a fact Santos Escobar has been far from impressed with Legado del Fantasma of late. As he puts it, he wants them back to running the bingo here on SmackDown. You can't do that if you're not winning matches. So things for Berto can turn around in a hurry tonight if he pulls off what would, I guess, be a shocker. A victory against Rey Fénix, who came out of the blocks hot here on SmackDown last week.
Sorry,
Tough to
chat.
showcase the high-flying and explosive style when you got a big boot pressing down right into your face in the corner. As Berto's been neutralizing Rey Fénix early on here. And now Fénix delivers that elbow.
Derailing this hype train of Rey Fénix.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, God, he got shoved to the outside.
Berto, who has got a massive upper hand already in this one.
Wow. Wow, landed on his feet, too.
By Berto.
All right, Berto. We see you over here. He's actually been pretty entertaining lately, hasn't he? You know what? Credit to the characters. When they get on screen right now, they are going out there and doing everything they can to become a star. And that's the way it should be, right? That's the way it should be. Maximize your TV time.
Interesting thing about Berto, we haven't seen him too much in singles competition.
Con, I have a fun idea for the subathon.
In WWE, usually tagging
Okay, whoa. Okay, dude. Yeah, let me see if we can fit that in. I've got a lot of stuff going on throughout the next little bit. Let's see if we can make it work or not. It's a little short notice to try to fit something like that in, but I want to read it first. Okay, dude?
Berto delivering a big right
True
hand.
that, Con. The tag divisions do deserve better, especially the women's tag division, because, good lord, that's a dysfunctional mess that needs a whole lot of love.
Find his way through this tough portion
Yeah,
of the match.
I mean, they're trying. The Gauntlet match shows that they're trying. Whether or not we like it, it's the next question. But I think Bayley and Lyra should be a fun tag team for a bit. I think a lot. Maxine and Natalia, I'm interested in that dynamic if they want to explore that more. I think B-Fab and Meechin, I almost just said Beechin. Their tag team is decent as well. Like,
just draped over that barrier.
The Secret Hervis, with some time, I could see them being women's tag team champions alongside of Chelsea Green, actually. You know what? I'd be more than all right with Secret Hervis and Chelsea Green defending the tag team titles as like the Freebird rule, if they ever went in that direction. Obviously not wishing for Chelsea to lose the title anytime soon, because she's the longest and the greatest women's United States champion of all time.
Sometimes when you have a debut, you've worked your
Important
entire
to know
career
that.
to get here to WWE. Week one goes incredibly well. You think you've made it. You think you're at the top of the mountain. You pump the brakes a little. You go out and celebrate. The whole family wants to see you. Get a meal, get some pictures. You take your eye off the ball, and you get beaten in week 2 by Berto.
You get beaten in week 2 by Berto.
Slow down.
Got to keep on improving if you're competing here on SmackDown, because believe me, the locker room took notice of Rey Fénix. They were all pumping harder, working harder in the gym this past week, just to try and make sure they have
Big strike.
over this luchador.
Oh. Nice kick. Oh my god! What a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Deep cover, hooks the leg, and a kick out by Rey Fénix. Hey Con, good luck Sunday. My Cane's against your Leaf. Good luck to you, my friend. Have you been keeping up with AEW and TNA, even though I haven't really been streaming it? Yeah, like, not every single week, but enough. I follow closer with the pay-per-views for AEW as opposed to week-to-week TV. I personally find week-to-week TV of AEW hit and miss from what I have watched. I think their PLEs, or pay-per-views, depending on what you want to call it, are amongst the best. Like, I truly think they deliver on almost every pay-per-view, and whether or not you like the endings of the pay-per-view, from a match quality perspective, it is so damn good.
And look at this from Ray Phoenix.
At Conman 167, what did you think of the Ray Phoenix's debut last week?
Loved it. Great introduction. I think there's room for him to grow as well. Like, we can see some really cool moves from him. Like, look at that nice little kip up right there. Get it, Phoenix?
Was in complete control.
Yeah, he's cool, man. He's got a lot to offer, I would say. I just don't know if he's going to continue to move at this pace or if he's going to start to cruise. Chances are... Oh my God, what was that? What, a flying headbutt?
Completely defenseless, not expecting that, connecting flush to the jaw.
The breathtaking aerial moves that we saw.
Bro whipped out the flying headbutt. All right, dude. Dude, you're insane. Springboard stomp. I'm just worried about, like, you know, if he's going to continue to move at this pace. And if he does move at this pace, does he end up in the tag division alongside a Penta, or do they move him into becoming a bigger star? You know what would be so cool? If Penta held onto the IC title and Ray Phoenix held onto the United States title. Just saying, it would be really cool.
He's lining up Berto for...
Oh my God, he's insane. He's so good. He's so good. Like, come on. Like, this dude's got so much to offer. The day that we get Lucha Brothers in the tag team division, though, like, I know that everybody wants to see singles runs, but the day we get the tag team division with the Lucha Bros, oh, it's going to be so good. Put those tag titles on them immediately.
Ray Phoenix, for all his flashy moves and his high-octane performances, is that gritty durability he's really shown tonight to ride out that storm from Berto. Keep in the fight, but wait, don't write Berto off yet.
Berto's looked good in this match, too.
Looking to take advantage.
Yeah, he's got some tricks up his sleeve too. No,
holy crap! That was sick.
Some of his own medicine. Berto for the win. And
big kick out. Why is the crowd so dead? Because it's America. I'm joking. It's not just America, but yeah, it's not international crowds anymore, dude. We're back to the norm.
That's pretty damn impressive, but for how much longer?
I thought he was going to break out a destroyer.
And the power.
Holy! Berto showing up to work today. Damn, dude.
Well, Ray Phoenix has really had the stuffing knocked out of him here, and that frustration now is on the face of Berto, who thought that should have got the job done. Not quite enough, but surely the end is nigh here.
Great action in the midst of our night in Seattle, and still to come, Randy Orton and LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Tama Tonga.
The matches tonight have been running a little longer. I like it. Getting a little more time in that ring.
What Santos Escobar wanted. Get back to instilling fear into the hearts of the locker room. That is the modus operandum of Legado del
Spanish Fly, come on. Come on.
But Ray Phoenix has got other ideas.
Oh my God! What a Hurricanrana.
Top rope Frankensteiner.
Frankensteiner, excuse me. Sorry, Wade. My bad, dude.
His way out of position, gets up to the top rope, and delivers. And just that single arm cover.
Oh, anything more than an arm, and Berto was done there. How the hell do you pull this out?
Look at the height.
Being on the receiving end of such a beating. And these two are just slugging it out now.
Oh, come on. Yeah. Little rebound kick.
That. No one on planet Earth did.
What? What?
Berto now. Gets him up top. Looking for
oh my God. Dude, that powerbomb was insane. Imagine if he beat him.
Reversals in a row there.
Bro's teeth are shiny white.
Coming up trumps in the end.
They'd be really shiny white.
With that sit-out powerbomb,
Bro broke out that cold heat.
Again, Ray Phoenix is equal to it, refusing to go down in this one.
Second time he's been able to deliver on it, but Phoenix has found a way to survive. The celebrated luchador, his second match in WWE, and Berto.
Holy wow, what a sell.
I
love this match.
Just took a beat too long. Impressive athleticism from Berto.
Like, I think Berto's athleticism is criminally underrated at this point. And this match is showing it. His recent tag matches have shown it. But dude, Rey Fenix is on another level. Kick him.
And again showing you what he's capable of.
It's timing and precision.
Freaking Phoenix, you're a freak.
Oh, Phoenix has him.
Oh, not the Mexican muscle buster.
MMB Muscle Buster.
I still can't believe they named it that. But damn, dude, Phoenix is on another level. Oh, let's hug the ref. Yeah, let's go.
How can you not love what gets delivered?
That's awesome right there. W hug.
From Rey Fenix.
Well, there's been surprises.
Bro, that was a war.
And this is another good play, amigo.
It's a really good match. Yeah, if Berto's going to continue to put on matches like that, we're going to see Berto on TV a lot more.
Muscle Buster. The flight of the Phoenix continues here on SmackDown.
How does he gain speed running down the top rope as Santos Escobar comes in to check on Berto? Santos said, go out and prove it if you're going to say that about Rey Fenix. And look at the respect.
What?
That Santos has for Rey Fenix.
Berto, this is what you need to be like. This kind of competitor. Santos Escobar is a
Shake
man
his
of class
hand.
and style. But ultimately, he has been blown away. Like
Santos out here trying to recruit Rey Fenix?
And performances of Rey Fenix.
What?
Comes out to shake his hand. But this high flying, this explosive, the intensity, the
Got to get him before the LWO does.
If you want offense and you want it in dynamic form, this is how you get it. Just watch Rey Fenix.
Interesting.
We have now seen back-to-back jaw-dropping performances from the newest face on Friday Night SmackDown, Rey Fenix. Well, from the newest face to an unexpected face here tonight, the prodigy, Roxanne Perez.
Oh, let's go.
Roxanne,
all right, Roxanne.
SmackDown.
Well, since Ava doesn't want to give me an answer on Stand and Deliver, I decided to take matters into my own hands and speak to Nick Aldis because as the runner-up of this year's Women's Royal Rumble, I would gladly compete for the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania because, Byron, I'm a professional. At 23 years old, the prodigy is ready to steal the show because clearly Tiffany Stratton just can't handle the pressure.
Are you seriously talking about me, Roxanne? You should be the last person talking about
I thought they
me.
were sent home.
You know, the way that I
Oh, it's
see
just
this,
Charlotte?
you could learn a little something from me.
What could I possibly learn from you, Tiffany? How to put on a fake little helpless Tiffy act? I saw through you, and I'm so glad you finally showed your true colors. I just hope it doesn't cost you your WrestleMania match.
At least I'm not the one coming to SmackDown begging for a match.
Look, Tiffany,
Really?
I would gladly watch
Really?
Charlotte rip your
Ladies.
Barbie head off, but I'm not gonna pass up an opportunity when I see one.
Oh, you want to face me? Okay. I'll give you the spotlight you so desperately need. Tonight. Right, Nick?
Okay. It's been a day. I'll think about it. In the meantime, cool off.
Wow. Wow. Damn, Nick.
Well, that got real interesting, didn't it? Still to come, all the aftermath from the favor. We'll take a look back.
All the
Roman
aftermath
Reigns,
from
Seth
the-
Rollins, and of course the CM Punk Paul Heyman story. That's coming your way.
These young stars trying to prove that they belong.
What is this video? Oh, that was that one.
It's about to be a wild ride, baby. Let's go. The evolution of pro wrestling is unfolding in front of our very eyes.
Put this way. Match? Yeah, that was Berto versus Rey Fenix. Oh, there's that stupid music again. Roxanne's so short, says Crazy Mike. She's tiny. Yeah, she's tiny. Anybody else a little like confused what's going on with Roxanne right now. Is it one of those situations where they're like, we don't have any room to really push her for this year's WrestleMania, so we're going to start her push after Mania? But to me, that makes a little to no sense, considering she was in the Women's Elimination Chamber and she was the runner-up for the Women's Royal Rumble. Like, it's a little confusing, isn't it? What's going on with Roxanne? Like, do they have plans for her versus Tiffany after Mania? If Tiffy retains the title, and that's a big if. No, I told you she's not called up. Cordell, why are you smacking your head right there? You might have been right. You might have also not been right. What the reality is that she was the Royal Rumble winner, runner-up. That sounded weird. The runner of the Royal... God, it's a day. The runner-up of the Royal Rumble. There we go. She was that, and then she was also in the Women's Elimination Chamber. So that feels like a call-up, right? That feels like a call-up. And the fact that she was just on SmackDown there, and the fact that she's been on TV a few more times than that as well. I'd say she's more likely a superstar on SmackDown than she is NXT. She's just looking for TV time. But Roxanne does need a story after Mania. I'm surprised they dropped Bayley Roxanne. I thought that would have been a WrestleMania match. I don't think they forgot about Roxanne and Bayley. I think they pivoted to something else. I don't think they forget about anything. Like, it'd be pretty difficult to forget about feuds that you're really starting to build up. It'd just be saying, like, we're going to put this on at WrestleMania. Oh, we're pivoting. And that also makes sense when you look at the fact that, like, we didn't have much of a mid-card until recently. I think the mid-card looked very different for WWE's WrestleMania this year. I think that they had different plans entirely. And for one reason or another, I don't know what that reason may be, but it does seem like they potentially pivoted and went in a different direction for some of these matches.
Imagine a lucha tag with Penta, Phoenix, Dragon Lee.
They could call it... I mean, I almost just said Death Triangle, but no, I don't think they want to call it that. Death Triangle Squared. Hey, now we're cooking. Guys, Bliss versus Roxanne would be cool at Mania, but would 100% require a story. Here's the thing. I don't think we will... How can I word this? I don't think any of us will be happy with the mid-card with just a few weeks of build. Let's call it a spade, okay? I don't think anybody's going to be overly thrilled with every single match on the mid-card. So I think at this point, it's just take a look at the matches and do you think they will be good? And I think a lot of the matches in the mid-card will be good. I don't think we have any stinkers on the card. That's the best part, in my opinion, is that it just doesn't look like we have a single match that is going to suck. Now, obviously, you don't know until the match happens, right?
Friend. He's a friend. He's above and beyond, before and after everything else. He's always just been a friend to me.
I first met CM Punk when he walked into the doors of OVW in Louisville, Kentucky.
Talk about a young man who has walked in here and made a name for himself. I'm talking about Punk.
He's different. He's unique. He's one of a kind. He's the first CM Punk. It was obvious to me from the first day that I met CM Punk, this was the guy. And once they saw it, the whole game would change.
I present to you CM Punk.
I owe my career to Paul Heyman, 100%. Paul fought for me. He gave me a shot.
Paul, they told you to fire me, and you said no.
CM Punk is WWE Champion!
That's right, I'm a Paul Heyman guy.
Hey, check your shirt out.
So I'm super fortunate. I get to come to work, and I get to work with one of my best friends.
I'm the best in the world!
God, what a run he had.
I knew that CM Punk was going to be a main eventer. I knew this guy was going to headline SummerSlam and Royal Rumble and Survivor Series and ultimately WrestleMania.
Wow.
He's never been anything but a brother, a father,
crazy.
a friend to me.
That's
a teacher,
crazy.
A mentor. You know, trust me with his kids, invited me into his home countless times.
What a noble, honorable, righteous man he is. I admire him more than I do anybody else in this industry.
Wow.
When I left here, I was super guarded. It was a rough time for relationships back then, and Paul was kind of no exception.
Wow, really? He cut him out too? I guess it makes sense.
CM Punk comes back to WWE after 10 years. Welcome back. I stand before you as the best friend and biggest fan of Chicago's very own CM Punk.
At WrestleMania, this is about loyalty.
I will always be loyal.
In my corner.
You are a WrestleMania.
Who does Paul Heyman walk out of WrestleMania with, chat?
My best friend.
My best friend in the world.
Paul Heyman.
CM Punk.
Man, I am so ready for this match. It feels like a main event. No title on the line.
Loyalty and best friend. The
Feels like
words
a
that
freaking
forged the
massive
fate of
deal.
The history of Punk and Heyman and their foundation. And still to come
Massive,
tonight, a look back at
you
how
say.
Seth Rollins
Massive.
reacted to Punk and Heyman being reunited.
Guys, I need you to get better. I
Oh.
literally am going out to wrestle right now. I need you out here with me. I can't do it alone.
Oh, hi. It seems like that Gauntlet match was really tough on you girls. Oh, no, that means you're going to have to be a grown-up and do it all on your own. What are you ever going to do? I guess we're just going to have to see what kind of a champion you really are. Bye!
Hey, you way too much for this, you guys. Get out here now. I don't care if you're injured. Get out here. I need you ringside, please.
Remember the Secret Hervis, Chelsea's Secret Hervis were in that tough match in the Gauntlet. So now a very confident Zelina Vega lined up against the woman she's been
I feel
targeting.
so bad. I feel so bad for her. Oh, I feel so bad. This is not gonna go anywhere. I think Zelina's cool as fuck. I think Zelina Vega has so much to offer. I also think that this is not it.
Carmelo, you're next. You ready?
Man, I don't get ready.
Like, it's not it, is it?
That's why I'm him.
What do we have to do in order to make people care about Zelina Vega as a single star? Legit.
Tim.
Are they using the theme as her entrance? Yeah, that's her entrance theme.
I am him.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all I gotta say. Look, I think, again, Zelina Vega's got so much to offer, and she's been around for a hot minute, and I feel like fans are going to get behind her the more that she's on TV. But also, that music hits. I'm sorry, Zelina Vega. That music hits, and it's just like, all right. That's how it feels. All right. There's no hype to it. Like, how does the song even go? Let's see if we can find it. Zelina Vega new theme. It's just the whoop, whoop, whoop at the start. Like, you know what I mean? It's just the... If you told me that that was a background song for like WWE 2K, I'd believe you. I believe you. And it sucks to say, you know? Anyways, I hope that she survives it. Look, also, a wrestling theme song is not the end-all be-all, right? We all know that, but it also, in today's day and age, a lot of people immediately just find interest in a character based off their theme song. Like, it's the whole presentation, right? It's the first thing that you hear, then you see, and if it doesn't match, it just, people become disinterested, and it's just not, you know, you just got to make sure that you don't destroy a character by giving them just a mid-theme song. Starts good, then 3 seconds in, it went downhill. Couldn't wrestlers just pay their own music themes? They have the money. No. WWE would own the... Oh, God, I don't want to sound like an idiot. They would own the rights to the theme song. They would own the rights to the character. There's very few characters in WWE that own their own stuff. Cody Rhodes is one of those guys, but he came over with the theme song, right? Cody Rhodes came over with a package already built and said, this is what we're presenting to the WWE audience. Most people don't have access to their theme song. They don't even have access to their name when they leave WWE. That's why you see so many people change their names, right? Like, for example, Baron Corbin is now Bishop Dyer. Dyer? Something like that. You know, and they have to change their names because WWE owns the rights to their name. They own the IP. They own that character. And yeah, it's just how it is. CM Punk, yeah, like he probably, I don't know the status. Does he own the copyright right there? Or is that just him? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. Oh. Come on, give me another hint. What is that? What is that? Damn. It's got to be Malachi. Got to be. Yeah, get in there, C. Get in there, C Wrestling. Do your thing, bud.
We pledge allegiance to Chelsea. I've got a loud voice, Joe Test.
Yeah, we didn't get a lot of new stuff there, did we?
There's no
nothing too new with that.
From the paired announce booth. There's objective broadcasting, but no pledging of anything.
I did notice on social media that Chelsea Green has been smack-talking all week. And I will say, in my opinion, it is richly deserved.
She's been all over me.
Now they're really going to breeze through this. This match, unfortunately, yeah.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're disrespectful to our United States champion, Chelsea Green.
And I got to think here, Wade,
oh, no. If Zelina Vega wins, though, will you guys be happy or upset?
Remember, they were in that brutal match. Oh, and here's Vega with the roll-up.
Because Chelsea's got to get it done by herself. Oh, nice drop kick. Had to be Chelsea.
Well, that has been the problem for Zelina
Dude, she decked her.
Several weeks, who has been demanding a championship opportunity against Chelsea Green. The numbers game have taken down
what is
Zelina Vega several times. That may not be an issue tonight.
Oh my God, drove her head right into the top of that announce table too.
Don't act so surprised. Chelsea Green is an incredibly astute competitor.
I need my detail now. All right, Joe. Joey T, get in the back. Get her detail. What? What? What?
What's this idiot referee doing?
What is going on here?
What?
For the bell.
Your winner by count out,
No.
Zelina Vega.
She was out there for a count of 10?
Listen, that was you
Wait, what? She was out there for 10?
Complaining that her secret Hervis wasn't out here.
Stop.
She threw
That was like
Vega
no
back
time.
into the ring.
This
and
idiot
didn't
That was like
beat
no
the 10
time. That was like 5 seconds.
Again, Joe Test distracted.
What?
It was Chelsea's own complaining.
It was his.
No, she was complaining. You doing that, it cost her time.
I gotta go back. Hang on. I'm so confused. Did the ref even count? I don't know if the ref even counted.
Protection. Joe Test, go protect.
That was a 10 right there. It totally was a 10. Is he counting? Oh, he totally is in the top left.
Chelsea Green needs protection.
There it is, 10.
Chelsea Green.
Anything. Go out there and compete.
No. Poor Chelsea, man. Poor Chelsea. Oh, my God. Oh, you got to feel bad.
A flying lizard. Your words. All I have to say to you right now is I'm extremely disappointed in you.
Oh.
Angel, Let's go find Ray Phoenix so I can congratulate him on a job well done.
Shit.
Still to come
7,
tonight.
8. Emmanuel, thank you very much.
Tiffany
Welcome to Team Green,
has
bud.
a WrestleMania moment. She'll be taking on
There's that
is
Cody
ahead.
Rhodes.
Not only that, because after a major confrontation at the top of SmackDown, we got a heavyweight tag clash in our main event as Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga go up against the Viper Randy
This episode of
Orton
SmackDown's
and the
actually flowed
megastar
really well, chat. I don't know if anyone else is feeling that way, but I'm really enjoying it. Compared to like some other weeks where I feel like SmackDown dragged on. Oh, now we got.
Good match. Good match.
Oh.
Good match. Berto, I know you lost with Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix is a great wrestler. But you are a great wrestler too. Still work hard. Keep your face up and be proud.
Mind your own business.
Whoa. Okay, Berto. This is a bit of a dick move.
Look what's up next. All the gold and the story to be told. The
What?
undisputed WWE champion,
What?
the American Nightmare, the one and only Cody Rhodes.
Oh, no
is
way.
with us live.
We're going through the WWE titles history? Oh, this is so cool. Oh, this is sick, man. We're about to go through the history of the WWE title with Cody Rhodes. All right. All right. Let's just sit back and enjoy this. This is going to be dope. Do we see John Cena come out? See, I think that's the thing we're missing right now with this feud, is having a moment where Cena is not announced but then shows up. You know, like we need that moment, that shock factor of like, oh shit, Cena's here. Like, you know what I mean? We need that. I hope that happens tonight during the middle of this. Chances are probably not going to be a thing because they like to announce John Cena and get the most amount of views and all that. No, John Cena will be appearing on SmackDown next week, so it's not happening. Well, that's why I'm saying it would be nice to have a surprise. I understand he's announced for next week, chat, but like, you know, something for tonight would be kind of cool. Something unannounced. We only have one more week left, so that means we got one more episode of Raw and one more episode of SmackDown. It'd be kind of cool if John Cena showed up, snuck attack Cody Rhodes, hit him with an AA right on the title, or right on the table with the titles. Like, that would add to it. And then you go into Raw and you go into next week's SmackDown and you have the heat going into WrestleMania. That's what I would say you do tonight. All right, next up. What's going on with Santos? Con, end the stream right now and we will get Cena tonight. Fair, very fair point. I guess that's the thing with the subathon, eh, guys? We're probably not going to have too many surprises while I'm live throughout the subathon. Like, I'll just be live the entire time. TBE, wow. Are you a new wrestling fan? I legit gotta ask. He says the weakest WrestleMania build in history. I'm trying not to take offense to that, but also, how do you not? This is not the weakest build in WrestleMania history. I have lived through some stuff. You have probably lived through some stuff. If you're saying this is the worst, you're lying. This one ain't the best. I'm not sitting here saying it's the best. Out of 41 WrestleManias, this is probably ranking somewhere in the... In terms of build, I can only speak off of experience, right? It's probably ranking somewhere in the top 15 for me. I mean, there's some that I think have had better builds and some that I think have had worse builds. You know, and I think there's been worse WrestleMania cards. There's been better cards that also sucked when they actually delivered. You know what I mean? They went out there, the matches weren't as great as they should have been. It's probably somewhere close to the middle. Yeah, 15, 20 range, somewhere in there. Cody is a bad champion. He needs to be carried. All right, we got him in here. Cody Hater. Cody's done good business for WWE.
I see why more and more creators are starting to lose their minds with the IWC. I've been in here long enough that I've been able to grow some thick skin with the IWC and their shenanigans. But I see why people are losing their minds at it. Like there is a lot of shit that's said. A lot of shit. I think like also the toughest part of like being an online wrestling creator is that you genuinely don't know if you are talking to somebody who has watched wrestling for 40 years and is just like, yeah, I've seen all this and this is just not that good, or if it's some 13-year-old pleb in their own room with like one hand down their pants and the other one on the screen typing away with one hand, and it's like they're saying that this is the worst WrestleMania build of all time and they've seen one WrestleMania. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know which one it is. It's difficult to talk to you guys sometimes.
Tickets now at
WrestleMania After Dark, though. Anybody going to that here, chat?
It is going to be a scene in Vegas next week.
Whoa, let's go.
Scum. Opportunist. There are so many words that describe you, Jade.
Oh, she looks so dope.
But there's one word that fits you to the core. It's snake.
Wow.
Had I not pushed you off that ledge and onto that windshield?
Shit.
I know that. It would have eventually been me. Once I got you out my way, I took my rightful place as champion. Bianca and I grew an even stronger friendship. Now that you're back, Bianca won't even look at me. But it's okay, because there's no more of this fake loyalty. I'm doing what's best for me, and I'm going to get mine. At WrestleMania, I strongly advise you to proceed with caution.
Oh, she's so cool.
Naomi, you thought that you could weather the storm by ducking and dodging me, but now the moment is here. Time has run out. I'm not just angry, I'm pissed.
She's angry
You came at me
and
because you
pissed.
thought you knew what was best for me. You don't. You tried to take me out because of your own insecurities. Let me ask you this. What happens to a star when it starts to fade? They try to steal the shine from someplace else. That is what this is about.
Damn.
The glow is fading. And Naomi, you're trying to stay relevant in any and every way. That is what this all is about. You were jealous that I came in with so much star power, so much aura, so much glow.
Damn.
And this WrestleMania, I'm not a rookie anymore. I'm your biggest threat because a storm is coming.
I'm so fired up for that match. This build's been so damn good. Naomi Jade.
Jade against Naomi.
I wish it was
There
Mania right
coming
now.
away in 8 days. And by the way, coming up a little
I
later,
wish it was
we
Mania.
are going to reveal the full WrestleMania.
Guys, if you haven't done so, though, make sure you leave a like on this video. Let's get that like count up right now. Let's get this all the way to 500 likes. Can we get it there, chat? We got 561 watching on YouTube. Remember, the more that you guys like the video, the more it helps us out.
Appreciates the great history of this industry. Look at this scene to behold, spanning the years, the generations of greatness, the straps of leather, precious metals, fixtures, far more than just mementos, the different iterations of the WWE Championship.
This is going to be so cool, though. This is going to be so cool. We got the spinner belt out there. And here's Cody. Hey, you did a mic flip. Good thing you got it. I'm so hungry too. Man, I need food. There's a big Cena did nothing wrong sign as well. I mean, Cena does kind of have a point. They're trying the Cody Rhodes chant. We're back in America. We are so back in America. Oh my God. Oh God. All right. They're trying. Like, I credit to the people that are trying. They got him. It's going to be a really cool segment. No idea what's going to go down, though.
You guys have gotten me all flustered. Thank you very much, Seattle. You have always been... You have always been good to me, whether it's this sold-out arena here tonight or when I did Defy and now being back here again. Thank you very much. Now, this is the tangible definition of realized potential. It's the denotation of excellence, the metric that stands. This right here simply says you are the best wrestler in the world. And I'm blessed. I'm blessed to be able to carry this and its mighty weight.
Which one's your favorite belt, chat?
Be me.
Which version?
That's what this has become. That's what WrestleMania has turned into. It's not just a match between too many more. It's about our right to keep this at home. It's about the next 20 champions, whether that's Sean's NXT kids watching WrestleMania intently, our ID prospects. Maybe there's a young man in Seattle tonight that wants to grow up and wear this as WWE champion. It's about the next 20 champions. And then there is one man trying to take all that away.
And his name is John Cena. Do, 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 do.
John Cena.
See, I watched the show. I know what's going on. Which side are you on, chat? Let's go Cena or Cena sucks?
John Cena has neglected to make Seattle part of his farewell tour.
I hope he shows up and he just hits an AA on him.
He is opted to be in Vegas for SmackDown next week. It would be cowardice on my part to rebuttal John's remarks from when we shared the ring in London, but one thing he said that sticks with me, he referred to me and the placement of my tattoo. He said, me having this tattoo makes me a common fan. So what?
Okay.
I have this tattoo for the same reason that I wear this suit. It's not because I think I'm somebody, it's because I want to be somebody. Is that somebody who can sell out the world's most famous arena 188 times to the rhythmic chants of his own name? Is that somebody who can sit up each and every night, even with broken ribs, and become WWE's phenom? Is that somebody who can set the world ablaze with Latino heat?
Wow, Eddie. That belt looks a lot different these days. I might be wrong. Is that the original?
Or is that somebody who can carry a company on his back through good times and bad for 10 years? John Cena. John Cena looks at this and considers it a bad thing. I don't. I see it as a man who is trying to break the wheel, a man who is trying to find himself. Does that sound familiar? John, you've told me that I don't know who I am, that I don't present myself authentically. Here's what I do know, John. I'm the WWE champion, and you are not.
Hell yeah, Cody.
John is always teaching. John is always preaching. Perhaps this is the one time in my life that I can teach John Cena a lesson I saw my old man struggle with as a career babyface, and it's very simple. John, they are allowed to love somebody else.
Wow.
Hell, I call myself the captain here, but I'm part of a roster that has CM Punk, Randy Orton, Jey Uso, Rhea Ripley, Liv Morgan, AJ Styles, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, just to name a few. We make each other better.
No shout out, no love for Gunther.
And now I found myself with the unenviable task, but it's in my nature to want this task, that I have to halt history with your record-setting title win so that we can have history here in the first place. John Cena's a man of his word. He said he was leaving. He means it. He says he means to take this with him. He means it. So let me share some honesty with you, John. I'll tell you the same thing that I told Brock, the same thing that I told Roman. I do my best work when I'm backed into a corner. I don't flinch. I fight. I wrestle. That's right, John. The bell is gonna ring.
Okay. Let's go.
And this is over. I leave you to this ring, John, to have your moment to say goodbye. It would be clever for me to tell John, your time is up. My time is now. But John, you've known your time is up for quite some time, and that's why you did what you did. And one day, my time will be up soon. But until then, this is timeless. And this stays home. This stays with us.
What do you mean?
from T-Mobile Arena, of course, a week
What time does it start?
tonight. Let's tell you what you're in store for.
Yeah, because as we just heard from the champ Cody Rhodes, one half of our WrestleMania main event, some call him the greatest of all time, others call him a man who has torched his own.
Hang on, what time does SmackDown
regardless.
start next week? I missed that.
Will be
I missed
live
that.
on SmackDown in Vegas next week.
And of course, it's an annual fixture to kick off the action of WrestleMania weekend. The annual Andre the Giant Memorial
5 p.m.
Battle Royal.
Eastern?
Most superstars of Raw and SmackDown involved.
6,
One of the
7,
most
8.
distinct trophies
Is it?
in all the
It's not same time next week, chat. 5 p.m. is it?
Zelina Vega pulled up a count-out win against Chelsea Green, while next week she's going to team with Carter and Chance to take on
Is
the
it really?
entire
8,
Green
9, 10, 11.
regime in
They're
6-woman tag next week on SmackDown.
8 Eastern. What? Hang on, chat. Hang on. Here's why confusion is setting in. We've got the Hall of Fame next Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. Something's not right. Something's not adding up here.
Championship on the line.
It's got to be
Street
5 p.m.
Profits
Eastern.
Look to defend against the former champs, Motor City Machine
4 p.m.
Gun.
Pacific? Could
That
they
is
start?
next
I don't
Friday
know, man. I don't know. They're not going
Vegas.
to go right at 10 because they got to get some time. They just said that you can watch both.
Right now, I'd like to welcome on in the WWE Tag Team.
Wait, Hall of Fame's at 1 a.m. Eastern? Hall of Fame's at 1 a.m. Eastern? Oh, for fuck!
WrestleMania, and it's also the night that you defend
The
your
night
titles
before
against the
Mania?
Motor City Machine Guns. How are you both feeling about that showdown?
Street Profits, Motor City, Vegas, WrestleMania weekend. But you know what? We like Motor City. But last week we saw a video on them talking about how they don't care about the gold.
We've got Stand and Deliver on Saturday morning at like 9 a.m.
Reality shows. But you know what? Quite frankly, you can't care about things that you don't have. You know what else they don't have, Byron? These.
I'm live for all of it.
For 20 years. But save the congratulations for the IWC Glazers, because we run this division.
Hold on, run this division? Y'all running this division straight to the ground. Yeah, Motor City Machine Guns, they road warriors. Y'all over here gassing them up. You want to talk about a real road warrior? Let's talk about The Miz.
I'm sorry, did someone say a joke? Because the only joke I see is the SmackDown Tag Division being headed by you two.
Hey, don't do it.
No. Let me cook.
It starts at 1 a.m.?
The mere fact that those titles are not on the WrestleMania card is a slap in the face to every superstar.
Are you
that's ever
telling
held
me-
those titles, including me and my 9 times as a tag team champion. So it's time to put you two on notice. Revive the tag team division. And get my 10th title, because I got the hottest young prospect in the game, a true one of one, Carmelo Hayes. And together, we are Mello, don't Miz. And we are him.
And we most definitely.
How the fuck am I going to stream? From 1 a.m. until like at least 3 or 4 a.m.
It's Tiffy time.
And then have 5 hours before I got to be live again.
He fucked up.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Prior Lake, Minnesota, she is the WWE Women's Champion, Tiffany Stratton!
I need to confirm this. I need to see it for myself.
Tiffy
Hall
time
of
here in
Fame
Seattle.
start time
Taking up the instant
2025
challenge
WWE.
that was put forth against Roxanne Perez.
No! 1 a.m. Oh no! Oh no!
Monday, on the final Raw before WrestleMania, the stars are stacked. Punk, Rollins, Reigns, Raw erupts. Monday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, only on Netflix.
fuck? Why is it on at fucking 1 a.m.? Why? This hurts.
I knew the time was fucked when they scheduled WrestleMania on Easter weekend.
Oh no, Minnie! Oh no, what's going on, Minnie? Oh shit. Oh shit, Minnie. Yo, well wishes go out to Minnie Portable. Her birthday weekend going fabulous. Dude, what's going on, Minnie? Yo, is she alright? What you got going on? I have no idea, chat. I have no idea what happened. I hope she's doing alright. Just sending a message. Damn. Damn. Hope she alright. We got a $5 dono right here from Dre. I knew the time was fucked when they scheduled WrestleMania on Easter weekend. Fair enough. My family's not too thrilled with that either. It's a 3-hour difference between East and West. Yes.
It's a 3-hour difference between East and West.
That's crazy. So, like, I'm slightly questioning why wouldn't it run at, like, 7 Eastern? Yeah, something like that. You know what I mean? Run at 4 Pacific, 7 Eastern. Go 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what I mean? 7 to 10. That was a weird way to count. Go to 10 p.m. Have it happen right after that. Right? That would make the most sense, but 1 a.m. is wild. We'll be here for it. Like, I mean, I'm here throughout all of it, chat. So if you're looking for somebody to stay up and watch the Hall of Fame with, I got you, but damn. It's Tiffy time. And here's Roxanne.
And her opponent from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Roxanne Perez.
She's really morphed into a great character, eh? Roxanne Perez.
Tiffany eliminated Roxanne.
Yo, guys, we're at 262 likes on YouTube. What did he say? Can we get that up to 300? Drop a like right now. Thank you, my friends.
At WrestleMania. She had that record-setting performance.
Who's fighting right now? It's going to be Roxanne Perez versus Tiffany Stratton. It's already 10:30. Well, 10:20.
Vocal in putting a name forward as a potential alternate at WrestleMania. Should a competitor need to be replaced due to their lack of professionalism? I think we know who I may be talking about there.
Well, let's get into that just for a moment because we brought it up earlier and there's no denying. And we acknowledge the viral video from earlier today and the discipline.
I did not fart. It's a sound effect from one of the jerk butts in the chat.
For the remainder of the week. But we've got a good one right in front of us.
All right, Roxanne.
Perez.
Ooh, Tiffy shoves back Roxanne. Roxanne goes for the smack.
Mistake, Roxanne Perez, the prodigy, multiple-time NXT Women's Champion. Yes, she is currently an NXT superstar. However, it has been clear for a long time now that Roxanne Perez is absolutely ready to mix it up with the best of Raw and SmackDown, as we saw in the Elimination Chamber and indeed the Royal Rumble that you mentioned, Joe. Roxanne Perez every bit the equal.
Nice. Kip up there by Tiffy. All right. Roxanne rolls. Little head scissor action.
the power as well. But look at this. This is the
Two kick out right there. And then Roxanne right back into a side headlock.
In Perez too. She'll stand up to anyone bigger and badder than her, and she certainly mixed it up with Tiffany Stratton on numerous occasions during their time.
God, man, go to the toilet, bro.
in NXT.
Stand and Deliver is at 1 p.m., not 9 a.m. Wait, what? Wait, what?
Wow.
Hang on, I thought it was at 9 a.m. Hang on, did we just get saved?
And delivers one of her own.
Hang on. NXT
I spoke to
stand.
Yukon a while ago.
By Charlotte Flair, and
Thank you, Steven. Appreciate that. Start
the
time.
spotlight is mine. The championship is mine.
Oh, we're saved! We're saved, boys! We're saved! Okay. All right. We're saved. Sheesh. Does that mean WrestleMania is going to start like really late as well? Starts out, NXT Stand and Deliver starts at 1 p.m.
Snap suplex again, but this time lateral press and the hook of the leg and a 2 count.
Now I'll tell you right now, a victory for
Delete
Perez
the
here
tweet.
tonight would
Don't
really
look like an
shake things
idiot.
up ahead
All right, we're
of
good. We're good. We're
WrestleMania
good.
for
We're
the
good. We only looked like an idiot for a little
Women's
bit.
champ.
Roxanne Perez trying to
Ooh.
hold on.
Well, how smart was
Before she
that?
comes in and just
Referee
by doing
sorting
it,
out the
yes.
apron and poking
Oh!
Tiffany Stratton
Tiffy
in
goes
the
shoulder
eye.
first. Okay, so Stand and Deliver begins at
Rising
1
star
p.m.
showing some
Eastern.
veteran presence to have to deal with the apron and then able to take advantage against Tiffany Stratton. Oh, and stomping down on that left
Okay,
hand,
12 p.m. is the
Roxanne
pre-show.
Perez.
To noon Eastern. That's a lot better. That is a lot better than 9 a.m. Yeah. That is so much better. Oh my God. Okay. All of a sudden, I feel like we can actually do that. I can hang out with you guys until 4 in the morning or whatever. Hey, Pika, how you doing? Good to see you. Little first-time chit-chat up in here. You excited for your weekend? I hope you are. You guys are gonna have a lot of fun. Are you doing 2 weeks as well, or are you just doing WrestleCon?
Well, Roxanne Perez.
All this time taking is hurting my brain. Dude, mine too. I don't even know what time it is anymore. It says 10:25, but knowing me, I'm like, it's already 1 a.m. Like, I don't know. God, like, Con Man's getting confused over here. It's getting confused.
But she has turned the tables
No,
here.
unfortunately, I'm here, Pika. Well, not unfortunately. That sounded horrible to the people watching me right now. No, unfortunately, I won't be at WrestleMania, though, but we got a subathon going on here. It begins on Monday. I'm going for potentially... Oh, we'll see. Last time we went for a month. We'll see how long we go. It's all up to the chat right here. But yeah, I wish that I could go. I've never been to a WrestleMania. Never. Ever.
Roxanne Perez could pick her spot, and it turned out to be that left arm of the
If you guys have been to a WrestleMania, which WrestleManias have you been to?
Back with all her body weight as well.
We'll definitely meet up at some point, though, Pika. I'm sure there's more events coming up in the future that we'll both be at. For sure, one day. 39 and 40. You lucky. Man, you've been at 39 and 40, and now you're going to be at 41. What a stretch. You're just missing 38, and then you got the whole new generation right there. Uh-oh.
And Stratton really hasn't looked the same since that eyeball attack. And there's simply been no let-up whatsoever from Roxanne Perez.
No unrelenting offense from Perez.
And this is impressive from Perez, because when you smell blood in that ring, you have to take advantage. Don't give your...
Oh, you're not going to be there for 41 itself. Gotcha. Oh, yeah. Are you doing the live watch-along thing? Is that what you guys got going on? Ooh.
That's just impressive technique. You can be as nasty as you want, but if you can't pull off techniques like that...
Says 9:30 a.m. Yes, 9:30 Pacific. So Eastern, it will be 12:30.
And it's just been a complete destruction of the champ, who looks anything but right now.
This crowd here in Seattle is looking to support Tiffany Stratton, but it has been all Roxanne Perez.
You know, it must play through the mind of Roxanne Perez how close she came to victory. Oh.
There's the distinct advantage.
Sorry, chat, 1 sec.
That Tiffany had, and that is the power.
Yeah, that's it. We talk a lot about the gymnastic ability of Tiffany Stratton, but that raw power is something that sometimes goes overlooked. Not there.
241. Everybody remember 241. Actually, remember 253. Everybody remember 253. Everybody remember 253. 253, everybody.
Tiffany Stratton telling the crowd here in Seattle, you know what time it is. It is Tiffy time.
Well, oh, nice. Just when it looked like Tiffany Stratton.
Oh, God. I hate that I'm not watching this match, though. It seems like it's cooking. Khan's got to get off his phone. He's got to stop uploading these clips, man. I got to stop being Clipman167 over here. I got to be Khan Man again. What did I say? Which number? 253. Thank you. 253. 253. Tiffy.
Week away from WrestleMania for Tiffany Stratton. Roxanne Perez, who had the record-setting performance.
I love how the chat's just trying to fuck me over right here.
In Indy, the roll-up.
253.
Remember the most time in a single women's Royal Rumble.
249. 52. Close enough.
And Perez
Sure.
survives again.
Well, Perez has been trying her best to drop some heavy artillery, the crossface that she's become known for in NXT. She didn't attempt that there with Tiffany Stratton. Stratton was just too strong for it, though.
That is the advantage that she has.
Tiffy. Hip attack misses the mark. Roxanne. Oh, nice uppercut.
Instead, it's Perez running
There you
straight in
go.
and slamming Stratton down.
Kevin Owens just gave a health update. Look, please. Kevin Owens has a cold. That's what you're telling me?
Explains her level of success.
Thought you were going to tell me something about his neck surgery. I'm pretty sure he just had neck surgery, did he not?
Just the way
Roxanne. Oh my God. Yo, that's Giovanni Vinci's move.
Tiffany Stratton just lying in there.
Roxanne just took Giovanni Vinci's move. Oh no! He's really cooked, folks. He's really gone. He's done. He's straight up done. Oh no, Vinci. Dude, now people in WWE be stealing his move.
And now Roxanne Perez.
What just happened there?
Taking control
Gray
of
screen.
things, hooking the leg, looking for the win.
Late kick out there from Tiffany Stratton, who has been really put through the ringer on this one. One outing thus far from Roxanne. Talking some smack to boot. Can she get the dub? Tempted out pop rocks.
Couldn't get that sunset flip powerbomb going, but instead, cartwheel Alabama slam is lined up. Oh no!
Imagine she beat her.
Perez with a counter. Tiffany comes right back at her.
It's a good match.
As they duel with supreme skill here in Seattle on SmackDown.
Wow.
Perez.
Man, Roxanne's so good. Let's push her to the moon right after WrestleMania.
Wrenching on the neck and face of our champ Tiffany
The fact that she doesn't have a match at Mania is a damn shame.
Miles away from the ropes here, desperately crawling away to try and get some respite.
Perez interlocking those hands and pulling back desperately, and now utilizing her foot to stay away from the ropes, and instead it's Stratton with a show of power.
Oh, that's gonna do it. Damn.
And now, Tiffy.
Oh my God! The timing of the song! Ain't no way the timing of that song! Oh my God! That's freaking funny.
WrestleMania is supposed to be 9 hours on Saturday and 9 hours on Sunday.
Yeah, Mania's gonna be long, man. Thank you for the dono. Appreciate you. Oh shit!
Oh no, it's gone off the rails again.
I saw you.
Flair
I saw you.
Charlotte
was supposed to be
I saw
sent
all of you right
home
there.
after their actions earlier.
Well, we know there was
Yeah,
a
Charlotte was supposed to be gone,
last
though.
week. Get security down. What the hell are you doing, Charlotte?
Now they're trying to clear things up, but it is getting worse by the week, and coming over the top.
Oh, that was a hell of a bump.
And Flair is on top. And now Flair is trying to beat it. Wade.
Barrett.
In the midst of it, trying to control things, rips off his headset. Holding back Charlotte Flair, the 14-time world champion, who is absolutely enraged.
Damn, Wade.
Wade Barrett trying to talk
W's in the
sense
chat for Wade.
into Charlotte Flair and keep them separated from a further attack on Tiffany Stratton. WrestleMania awaits. This thing has boiled up and over beyond Flair and Stratton.
Yeah. All right, Wade Barrett and Tiffany Stratton. New couple confirmed. Heads up, Ludwig. All right, buddy, I'm sorry to tell you, but Wade's got your girl. All right, Wade is now Mr. Steal Your Girl. All right, it's just over, all right? I'm sorry to tell you, but it's done. Pack your bags, Ludwig. Maybe actually, you know what? Maybe check out what Charlotte's got going on. I mean, she was the one who name dropped you first. Wade's in Charlotte's DMs. Wade. Everybody give me a Wade. Freaking Wade. Con, what are you doing here? What do you mean, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? What do you mean, what am I doing here? Having fun watching wrestling. What are you doing here? Can you look at the new Kevin Owens health update, please? You just told me. He's got a cold. I don't think I need to look it up. I know that he had neck surgery, or was about to have neck surgery, or is going to have neck surgery. One of the three. This was... What was that match that we just watched? That was Roxanne versus Tiffy. Ba-dum. Guys, I'm so excited for the subathon. I'm so excited for it. Like, I'm just casually waiting for this thing. Like, I know Becca's got to be just so done with me right now because, like, the last few days, all I've been doing is, like, thinking about work. I'm just thinking about all the things that I got planned, was lining up schedules, was making some graphics, all that type of stuff. Yeah, I'm so freaking excited for it, dude. Monday, noon Eastern time, minimum 24-hour live stream, chat. Minimum 24-hour live stream. From there, we'll see. We'll see how long that you guys want to keep it going. I'll just give you a little bit of a quick heads up right here. This is what it's going to look like. Subathon.